Come on.
TPC and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us salivate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts bold. Bold, bold.
Hey, this is part two of the epic crossover. Brick.Something is now in Yimbonia in the Lazerverse. We added another toy daddy. Hello, Chewy.
What's up?
Hi, guys.
I'm a toy uncle. I'm a toy uncle. This is where
There we go, toy uncle. Yeah.
Well, we always say the clarifications. Like,
Yeah.
have you bought any toy clothing? You're a toy daddy.
Have you ever bought a toy for your toy? Any of these things, if you've taken care.
toy backpack.
Have you ever bought a diorama or a room for your toy? You are now sheltering a toy.
Yep. So welcome everybody. If you missed part one, please go check out Brick.Something. I'm going to start the plugging now. It's been so long. You know, we were talking. Brick mentioned it. It's been now 2 Legions cons, and we finally are doing the live stream thing. So it's been so awesome so far, and yeah, now we continue the fun over here. Chewy, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, doing well. It was a weekend full of basketball, and I'm ready to talk about toys.
Nice. I'm gonna make you jump. So this is Brick. This is gonna make Chewy a little nervous, or not nervous, jealous. This is the FOMO thing we were talking about.
LPZD Batman. I saw a site that we are familiar with have pre-order again.
Oh, really? Well, I was more talking.
All right, let's see it.
Oh,
This big boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I have Chewy's Wrath right now in my house. So I need to mail that out. I have a box. It's just not taped, or it's not prepped yet, but at least I picked out a box for you.
All good.
But yeah, so Brick, that was where we were heading off. I loved all of the turtle commercials at the end.
yeah, figured. And it was
Well
fun for
done.
me to look at that stuff again, man. I love watching old commercials, and have wanted to do that in the show every now and then. I don't know if it's like, gonna get copyright or what. I don't know how that all works.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I edited those, by the way. So
Yeah, you chopped them.
there's,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was
hopefully
thinking.
fair use.
Next time, do a voiceover. You do the sound effects and the play sounds.
Yeah, I guess so.
Coming from Playmates.
Yeah.
Well, let's we got some more friends. Oh, here we go. Irwin Pop is still hanging out. We
Hey,
really
Irwin
appreciate
Papa.
that, man. That's awesome. Here's Mr. Ryan Clark. Which chat is everyone congregating in? That's a good call. I mean, now we were trying to say Brick would be the main one for his, and now I guess you could say here we're cross streaming everywhere because
wherever you are, please click like.
Yeah.
That's it.
We ignored the Ghostbusters, advice. We cross stream all the time.
Oh yeah, always.
I mean, they do too. So hypocrites.
Yeah, they do too.
So wherever you're enjoy the show, folks, we get to see it all. So you will be part of this conversation, is what we are trying to say. We got Jordan from Canada still hanging out. Thanks so much, and highly articulated.
What's up,
and
Adam?
Larry's Geeky
I'm
World.
sure you already congratulated Adam, but he reached 1,000.
Yes, he
Congrats,
did.
Adam.
He did.
This is great. Again, our whole thing, our position is there are so many people, so many eyeballs, so many views, so many people watching YouTube. There shouldn't be any competition for our tiny little corner of the internet. We have to help out and help each other. That's it. Keep pushing. Let's see. We got Mikey's Toy Snaps. Happy Sunday, buddy boy. We got Captain McKay still rolling with us tonight. Part 1 was fun. Can't wait to listen to part 2. Appreciate it, man. We got Rowdy Riles in the house. We got Guy Jins here, still hanging with us. We got Get Posed. What's going on, man? Appreciate it. And Ray Paz, the ringleader. He's still with us. We got Brian Brink in the house.
Master
Hey.
Charts.
Hey. And,
Brian Brink.
again, LOL panel in chat. There we go. We got Cody. Too much new toys. How you doing, man?
Oh god, his video of the Super 7 Wrath. The new
I
one.
didn't get to see it yet.
Killed me immediately. I'm like, oh, Cody, you're so good. This is ridiculous.
And genuine apology to Cody for that video, vertical video mobile version experience. I'm seeing it now here in the your version. I was like, oh yeah, this is watchable. This makes sense. Another one?
Hey, first time, you got to try things out. This is all, life is an experiment, right? Here we go. Kappa said, Cody, some great videos on the TMNT 03 wave. Sad to see the decline in quality. That is a bummer. Daddies Toys still hanging with us. Appreciate it. But the hair has maintained integrity. Ooh. That's good. I haven't been touching it or hair flipping or anything. So, all right. We got Arelis Delgado. Yeah, Thank you for being here. Let's see.
Flat.
Guy Jin said I should probably order the LPZZ Deathstroke. Chewy can speak to that this evening.
I love that figure. Some of the articulation gets in its own way a little bit, but it's a guy in armor, so it kind of all makes sense. So I'm giving it a pass. Everything in the box, I enjoy.
All right, see that? Hey, there we go.
And for Deathstrokes, number one.
So are you
Show
guys
me another Deathstroke that's better.
I was gonna say, are you holding out to not say LPZZ's new name or?
No, what is? Then I missed it. What is it?
UPF.
Yeah, it's like Up Fig or something. UP Figs or
something. Chewy, can you pull up their Instagram? Because Brick, I get
Instagram is LPZZ official, and then there's a bunch of spoofs out there. So be careful. I'm still calling LPZZ.
That's wild. Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce the other side.
It's Elpiz. First of all, it's Elpiz. All right.
Elpiz.
Elpiz. Elpiz Deathstroke.
Elpiz. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi Elpiz, like Riz.
So it's geez. All right. So under LPZZ_official on Instagram, it also says LPZZ. So I think they're okay with it. But also UPF. Official.
Okay, UPF official.
Or UP Fingers.
Yeah, do you see that in Gaijins? So I was trying to figure it out. Fingers. I was like, do they think that they're doing is it like a clever fine figures kind of thing? Fingers?
Can you share that, Chewy?
Fingers.
Can you bring that up?
Yeah, let me bring that up.
Oh yeah, and Gaijin's got it in the chat too.
Okay.
It's UPF Finegers, Fingers.
Finegers. I like Finegers. Definitely it's not Finegers. So, LPZZ official, UPF, but, this is a collab post with Killzone, but UP Fingers.
So it's like figures and fine figures?
Fine figures?
Fine figures?
I like Finegers, to be honest. I think that's the best one.
If you say it the wrong way, it goes off a little weird, but yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
you know what?
Fair enough. I'm never getting a toy from these people. They'll never send it after this little thing.
If the toy is awesome, I can figure out how to pronounce it. For sure. I can let a name slide.
It's the awesome toy, period.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But we got Machu back. Machu. We got Rick Jones back. What's going on? Get Poses saying the McDonald's near me has kids' toys that are just smaller versions of McDonald's products, and they're perfect for pictures. I thought that was months ago. So that's awesome that your McDonald's has that in now.
I've heard you still have it. I got 4 of them. I got 4 Happy Meals one day, and they were all tables. I was like, dang it. This is terrible.
So are you eating the food that comes with all 4?
Oh no, I'm giving it to 2 of them are for my kids, and then I will eat the Happy Meal. Yes,
I will. No judgment. I'm just like, how do you do that?
I got my little toy. I got this tiny cheeseburger and a palm full of fries. Here we go.
I want
weird lemon flavored apples.
God, it's been a long time since I've had one of those.
I wanted that the soda fountain. The soda fountain looked really good.
I wanted the kiosk where they have the self-serve kiosk,
that would have been cool. That would have been cool. TG Vaughn's in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Cody said, no worries. It was great listening either way. Appreciate you, Cody. And Ray Paz shouting out Cody. He has some great Joy Toy Team and T videos up. Jordan said, great hair, bros. All right. Thank you, Kai Jin. We got Dave's Dimension in the house saying, hey, Brick. Let's see. Guy just said I misread it as fingers or fingers, like vinegar. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
The company coming up with the company rebranding. This is going to be a banger.
I imagine the conversation, guys. No one knows what LPZZ is.
Right.
How about other letters?
Yeah.
And then this word that's not a word.
Vinegars. Bang.
Oh, and Machu, never expected, always appreciated, man.
Hey.
I mean, from the Mety Turtles to the LPZZ Batman and Deathstroke, I've been calling it from the beginning. It is true. It is true. He's been calling a shot. He's Babe Ruth in it.
Yeah.
Ryan Clark says usually rebranding is to help simplify your marketing. Interesting to try and take and go the other way.
Hey, no bad publicity, right?
Yep. And Justin, thank you for being here. It is
Hey.
yeah. It is interesting. That is for sure. So Brick, what are you interested in? So did you order these figures? Because that was a big thing. Like, are we gonna?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
it's true.
quickly hang my head in shame to the turtle lovers in the house. Jay Shot's well aware of this, so I've already had to face him. I have no modern Ninja Turtles in my collection, period. The
Really?
closest I have is a Mutagen Man from Super 7, because I just think the design of it's great and it's well
Okay.
executed. And it was on sale. I got
Hard to beat
a
that.
Fury Toys. Is that right? Rage Toys.
It's whatever you. Also, another company you can
Related
just
to them.
name
Yes.
it
It's
whatever you
totally
want.
related
Whatever
to
you
that
want it to be.
LPZZ
Yep.
Finnegear thing.
Mhm.
Rat, the master is what they call him. So Splinter. And
Okay.
he's small. And I know that's a thing that everyone's like has had commentary about that line, but he's a rat, so I'm good with it.
I
I
didn't
have-
think it was that small.
Yeah, he's not,
compared
but
to
he's
Leo
smaller.
And Donnie, they're
Yeah.
about.
Right. But I traffic in Four Horsemen, AWOC, and they're bigger
Oh,
figures
yeah.
than even, your American 112. So, but I got him, and I want to say that's it. I've got the Bebop from that line just because he looks dope.
Did that come?
So-
Wait, did that actually ship or
No.
is that okay?
Sure did not. But when these showed up, I was like, "Ooh, I know the size that Mety deals with, and I know the quality, which I can get to in a little bit." See, that to me is beautiful right there. I will say I was gonna go all in on the limited edition Japanese
okay.
armor versions,
Yes.
because my shelf is like science fantasy. It's like it's a mix of like what you would expect in sort of old feudal or Middle Ages or fictional fantasy barbarian elves stuff mixed with laser guns. It's like Masters of the Universe. It's
Sure.
Jack Kirby's New Gods. It's John Carter from Mars, Flash Gordon. So that's why I wanted that Splinter. You take that Splinter with the full on, Japanese looking garb, not looking, but Japanese garb, and then you put him next to the Mutagen Man, and you basically have what I'm going for. The
Gotcha.
Turtles, I was so excited by those Mety Toys. I know that's really confusing. We can talk about the name a little bit, but the turtle that you just showed is a Ling Ji Hun branded one, correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay, because that is the official holding company, like full on legit business. Business period. I shouldn't say legit. Business. Ling Ji Hun is the company, and they carry out big licenses for properties like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Pacific Rim. Is
Okay.
Ling Ji Hun. The Mety Toys of it all is for maybe less than completely above board legal product that they do for things like World of Warcraft when they don't have the World of Warcraft license.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I saw that. I thought it was really interesting, but it made sense to me. Maybe they don't have the license to do these sort of like different variant versions, and they have a license to do like what you see there, which is their take. It's a unique art direction and everything, but it's legit. Like that's Leonardo. We get it.
Yeah,
You know? So I was really curious about that. Then I saw the price and how hard it was to get to those awesome Mety Toys, Samurai and Ronin looking ones. Someday, if they redo them, but I'm really tempted, which is why I wanted to be here and get your takes, because I'm hearing nothing but great things. And it might even be like a screw it, I'm going to get it anyway, because I can work it. Give them a fur, give them a whatever, and I can make it work. So
Yeah.
tell me what you're thinking so far. And I saw your
So,
video, but tell
Chip-
me again.
Yeah. Chewy, did you you haven't gotten any of them in yet, right?
I've gotten nothing in. So I do have the 2 Samurai exclusive turtles on pre-order, as well as the standard Leo from. I have those both on, or 3 on pre-order from Toys Metaverse, and then Yimbo has my ref. So I have none of them in hand. I did get to play with Mety Toys Samurai Mikey at Legion's Con this past year, and I thought it was fantastic.
Tell me about like feel and movement. I'm curious.
That's what I was gonna get into, because
Break it down.
so I said I briefly owned. Did you ever mess with any Joy Toy stuff?
No, I have not.
Okay, so I messing with those turtles, like I'd only heard it's going to be so smooth, and then it really was. It was tremendous. I was hoping for more of the, like, in that smoothness, more mezco. Not that it would necessarily be a mezco, but I was hoping, it's not quite that.
No,
There's a little bit more of like the squeaky kind of feel to it.
Yep.
But I gave him the turtle bath and heated him up, and I mean, it's neat. So he's great. I don't know if he's gonna take, like, I would say my Mezco Leo out of Leonardo's is my best Leo, and then this would be 2, or like 1A, 1B, like maybe rotate depending on needs. He's
the way
big.
The limbs reminded me of, and I'm only speaking to the brief moment that I played with Machu's Mikey, but the arms and legs kind of reminded me of Storm Collectibles, not Storm Arena, but more of the Mortal Kombat line that they had out before. So where there's all these points of articulation, but you don't really get the full range that you'd imagine it to get, and then it also gets a little squeaky sounding, like Yimbo said.
Yeah.
So it's a little tighter on the joints.
So it's just to set you up to place your level of expectation. So I was like, this might be, like, I was hoping. I started, but I was trying to be like, let's see. And then I saw Cody's review, like, perfectly, like, it brought me down a little bit. So when I finally got it in hand, I went, oh, okay, this is what he was talking about. All right. So it's not going to immediately be the best turtle that you've ever handled. like it might be for you, Brick. I mean, you don't have a lot, so this could very well be like, holy crap, this is amazing. So,
I mean, Brick, you have none of the modern day turtles.
That's what I mean. Yeah, this is going to be the best
like
turtle
no
that you
bar.
own.
Your bar is against Playmate.
Well,
I think this will blow your mind.
Yes.
What I find fascinating in this toy game is that we all have sort of different things we're looking for, right? Like when I was showing you that Rise of the Fifth Sun earlier, you're like, oh, what's going on at the waist? Like there are things that you're looking for. And so the smoothness I totally get, because it feels great and you can get them in these poses. The other end of that is that, especially if it's a heavy fig or a large fig, right? If the joints move a little too smoothly and there's no sort of either grit or detents to kind of stop it, then structural sort of integrity and being able to stand on its own becomes a thing, right? So, which Mety is, they're really heavy figures. Is that a pretty heavy figure?
He's a
it's a weighty. So like, I've got a bunch of stuff, including like the early stuff, and this is probably not fair to bring up because it's obviously an oversized guy intention. So like he's going to be way heavier than that.
Sure.
But for these, I really appreciate how well they're able to design a figure that moves well and can hit poses, but like manage the weight of the character. So this is, to me, like when I look at some of the stuff that I have that's this size, including like some Legion stuff. This is, and please understand, like, well, whatever, folks getting to know me, but I love, if I'm holding it and I spent my money on it, it's because I wanted it and I liked it.
Same. I don't buy stuff to hate.
With that said, I would say this even about Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, but I don't have my big gorilla here in front of me. But I would say that their big figures move much better than this Four Horsemen big figure, or even Thane, the big figure from Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. And again, that's no slight. These are awesome figures, but they're just figuring out some things that I really appreciate. That said, it's not smooth at all. So I guess in my head, that's one of those things where I don't look for that, but I totally understand. I understand that.
See, I am such a fidget. I mean, Chewy, when we have our like real business conversation, like our like we have to plan meetings. It's like no toys, because I will fidget and it'll keep me focused, but then I will lose my phone all of a sudden.
Well, that's
like you know how I said, like, you look like a guy that takes notes. That is on our own note sheet. It's like no toys in hands.
Yeah.
No toys in hand.
Yep.
Well, I mean, like there's some beautiful movement in here that I just really appreciate, and I'm my thing is like visuals. Like I'm a big, really big into how a thing looks, and so of course I don't want it to barely be able to move. When you can hit that point, like I look at that thing and I love it. I love the details
Look at
that are
that. That's what I wanted
Yeah.
to show you there. I mean, he
Yeah.
is stunning, and he's a really.
badass.
He gives me the articulated statue vibes, but in the good way, where it's because of you can get a lot of posing. It's still not like I tried to show you kind of some of that crouching and twisting. Of course, for me, it's hard. I understand it's a turtle. It's never gonna get the exact ninja level articulation that a cartoon can achieve or a comic. But this comes pretty damn close. So the only thing that bummed me out, my swipe effects weren't in the box. So I'm just kind of
Missing, or you can't find them?
I'm fairly certain they weren't in the box. I've now cleaned this area 6 different times. So it's a bummer, but
Hit 'em
that
up.
was.
Have you tried
I know.
reaching out?
I will. I'm gonna mention something just to see.
Just don't wait. Just do it.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause
to your point, when you
Yeah.
said that, in fairness, it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and so they should be able to hit some of those ninjutsu sort of poses, and that is a bummer if it can. I totally get that.
It's just a couple of
Yeah.
it's any Ninja Turtle. I've never it's the fact that they have shells.
Yeah,
Like
no,
it's
cool.
just they're not gonna hit. Like even the Rage Fury turtles, like that Leo was my most articulated when he had the title until this guy. And now he has the size and the articulate, so it's that level. It reminds me of that. Do you have that guy, right?
I don't.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
just have
because the
split it.
turtles
Okay.
were really tiny. But how does he?
Yeah.
So what's going on in the shoulders? Is it? How do they do? Do they? Is there a butterfly? Is it?
It's the cap. It's like the
But is
McFarlane.
it like
Fake.
a cosmetic cap?
But is it a
doesn't actually do
longer?
anything?
Yeah, is it a long enough barbell that goes through the cap that allows for some extra movement, or no?
I mean,
Yeah.
in terms of extra now, like you're back to that, and then there's nothing like coming out. You know what I mean?
So does it do any, like, in your opinion, does it do anything? Like, is this strictly just someone said like, hey, you should have some butterfly articulation, and they're like, okay.
I mean,
And they put like a fake.
you know
piece
what's
in there.
but I've been noticing how many action figures that I've now applauded their like shoulder move, and I realize it's a cap type situation. It's not a full blown engineered butterfly. So like.
Yeah.
There is that. I could forgive it when it hit. When you, as long as it's doing the things, that you need it to do.
You know what I think is too, in my case, like whenever I see like that's why I'm kind of hard on action figures with fake butterfly joints. Is like you could just made it a normal arm and not try to visually trick the audience and to think it has more range than it does, and maybe I'm judging it without knowing. But I always go back to Buzz Lightyear, the SH Figure Arts, that had this insane butterfly joint that like went out. And, it spoiled me. Now I kind of expect if you have butterfly articulation that it has something like that.
Yeah, that's valid.
Otherwise, don't visually trick me. That's why I can't trust pre-orders.
Well, that's what
I was saying that Mety has these big figures, but the other one is Jeebus. Is this Fury? No, who is this? Yes, this is Fury, not Rage. Rage is their turtles. Fury is for their like Wukong thing. And this is exactly what you described, where there's like that fake cup in between.
Yes.
But I really, really do like the way this moves for a big figure and the way it looks. Again, for a bigger figure, I think the butterfly implied sort of movement. I don't know what you call that. I'm not a physical education guy.
Yeah,
but whatever you call that, it
sword,
can do pretty
double
well.
sword holding pose.
I'm pretty sure that's not what the PE teachers call it, but all right, kids, do your double sword holding stretch.
Yeah,
Not yet.
I kind of want to use, if I was going to be
it's pretty good, and I love the movement there. So I'm really curious to see that thing. So, but apparently not much, huh?
I'm trying to. So like hands, it's a big peg. Like there's no worry of breaking pegs on this guy whatsoever.
Mety Toys is has heard the call and is sending pics.
Ooh,
Of,
okay.
I'm assuming the shoulder because it does give a bit movement, but I'm assuming it's like this. So
I'm just kind of like posing this guy all I'm trying to get. Yeah, what are you
this
trying
is a World of Warcraft character
Okay.
that is not licensed. So it's not a Ling Ji-hun. It's Hero Toys, which they talk about and advertise on the Mety Toys Instagram. So like Mety Toys, for all intent and purpose, is Hero Toys.
Got it.
But this has, I'm assuming, the exact same shoulder or a very similar shoulder. So that's a cup in there,
Yep.
but it's a really long ball joint to an inner frame that has pretty good movement. And what I actually like about it is it's not just the forward back of a butterfly that's real like one directional, but the ball joint does, in theory, give you more of a rotation and sort of an omnidirectional, and that's forward back. Not a whole lot,
But something.
granted,
No, look,
but
dude,
then you get a little bit of this. So
there's
that's not a lot.
it's nothing. It's I'm trying. But I mean,
Hi, Edward Hale.
This is what you would get from a crossbody, swiping like that. That's maxed out in the
Okay,
little
that's not
front
bad
shell,
though.
but-
I will
That's what I
say
mean.
That gives you a little extra
that's not bad
range.
at all.
And if I
Like,
wanted
that's better
to-
than a lot of figures.
And if I wanted to, I can get the two hands. I mean,
Sure.
I've had him hold two-handed one of his katanas. So
Sure. 2 hands, 4 fingers, 2 thumbs.
Right. But boom. But yeah, Machi was saying, all right, I got to check. Did he send it to the chat? Should we?
He says, "I'm able to do that, Brick."
Let's see.
I love the peace sign with
I know.
Nightcrawler and Ninja Turtles, man. It's all about those 3 finger
yeah.
hand.
Here we go. This is Machu's beautiful hand, and
Okay.
then there's a turtle.
Yeah. And this doesn't have any Machu magic adjustments.
Just his posing, just the punch,
Machi
the magic
of course.
pose.
Machu magic, but I mean no modifications or anything.
Machu, just confirm you remove 5 grams of plastic.
The only person I did see, Agent Gomez did a mod. He did the usual kind of torso mod that you would do with McFarlane or whatever. So he was able to separate that upper piece and then carve some out. So he was able to kind of loose it up and get a little bit more crunch. Boobs to belt, I coined the other night. I don't know.
Boobs to belt.
Yep, you own that trademark.
Yeah, like that. I mean, it's right there. Look, if I move this hand, that's boobs to
But it's
belt.
on
That's what
a-
I'm looking at. It's boobs to belt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that the under the belt is a ball joint? There's a waist cut with a ball kind of swivel.
So, yeah, we'll show you that turtle butt, and then you can kind of see all of the articulation, how it was designed. And apparently, this is a removable shell, but Cody had said it's such a gigantic pain in the ass to put back on that I'm never gonna. But see how it's all kind of cut up there. So this is
see
there's
that
no
butt? Brick, look
just
at the
turtle
butt.
butt. No
There's
lower
butt.
waist.
The
It's
rare
just upper.
Respectable
turtle
butt.
butt.
That's yeah. No tail though. Playmates and other
No-
toy lines
no
taught me that
tail.
there's a little nubbin at the end, right?
Yeah, NECA, right? There's the Mirage Turtles. I was like, oh.
That's how you know it's not fit. Oh, shut up. I'm just kidding.
How much of a bend forward can you get out of the
Upper
whole
ball
thing?
joint only, no waist.
Really? Yeah, that's a little odd.
And whoa, Yimbo, this is a family show.
What?
This is the crunch. So this is the crunch you will get. Boobs to belt, but if I lower the belt,
Huh.
that's maxed out without mods. Yeah. So it's not bad, but I for me I want more as a
Yeah.
articulation guy.
I get that. Especially for turtles who need to be, jumping around and being acrobatic.
Ninjas.
But he is again, just from the simple posing and stuff that I can kind of get out of him. It's every single one. It doesn't matter the it's a gorgeous figure. It really is the close-ups I was doing, just simple little things. It's beautiful. The texturing is really incredible on it. So this is my first Mety-esh experience, right?
Okay.
I don't think I have any.
Brick, Machu is saying he's an articulation guy, and he thinks
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
yeah, I think it's a great looking figure for sure.
Yeah.
I'm definitely tempted. How much? And they're running like, is they like 70 basically?
what is it up there? I saw 5K had
Now-
both of them up.
No, now it's probably a good price is probably gonna be like 95.
Jesus.
I know
And that's
Cody
before
said don't.
shipping, taxes.
Yeah, Cody was like, don't pay more than 100. I would kind of agree with him. I paid. I did Patrick Chow, and it was gonna be what would it was like originally maybe like 85, but then again
I
tariffs
think
and extra.
between the two, I think you were gonna get a good discount. I think it was like 70 for both, including
then-
shipping. Then there was an additional
And then,
shipping thing.
two
Yeah, so it did go up. I know. I saw Machu saying he paid 120. I think he got a special. Machu. Everyone loves Machu deal, but I think 140 for 2 was a good deal.
Okay, as far as articulation and other existing turtles go, I know the answers, but I just want to. So this compared to NECA, movement wise.
It's definitely. I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
This thing, right?
yeah, it's-
This thing can do.
Yeah,
things.
this is that's
Okay,
the
so
NECA
this-
stuff is not close.
This compared to the pre-double knee, double elbow Super Sevens. This right?
This is no, this is this. I
Movement-wise.
told you the only thing that the best thing I would
You're right,
compare
you
it
did do
to
that.
is Fury
Mm-hmm.
or Joy Toy, like the opposite end of a Joy. It just doesn't have the Joy Toy smoothness, but it has
Okay.
this, I would say, comparable level of articulation and like, having that little extra. Again, it's a really nice crunch. Like this, as much as I don't know how, if I was designing a turtle, how I would do it to give me Spider-Man articulation, which again, I've made peace with. Not everything needs Spider-Man articulation. So I don't know. Turtles are just they're just a tough toy. My expectations are always
They're
so
tough
weird.
design.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like, I love them so much. I that's why I buy every freaking version. Every time a new company's like, put out a turtle, I'm like, fine, I want to know.
Now,
Did
here's a
somebody crack the
question.
code yet?
Actually, I'm going to hold my question because good friend of the show, all around nice guy, and fantastic artist, Mr. Johnny Cock, has sent in a super chat for $5 for the Yimbo Reviews Everything Everywhere All at Once. I mean, everything, everyone, everywhere, Pizza Party Funds. It is an everything bagel. So, I don't know, warm up them palms? What do you want to do, Yimbo?
What?
Oh yeah, we all right. Brick, yeah, Brick never got to warm. All right, Brick, you got to warm up those palms, however you want to do it.
We got to come up with
We're
a
gonna-
better name.
Since we're
Call to action.
So since we are, we're cross distributed to tell all that we're Yimbonia, but also the Lazerverse, our favorite thing to do to thank people.
If you
is-
imagine, Yimbonia is located within the Lazerverse, so
Right,
it's all
yeah.
connected now.
So
giving some
we do a
pew-pews.
little pew pew for the
Pew-pew.
for the laser the Lazerverse.
The laser
Johnny
fans.
God, thanks. So just here we go. Ready, Brick? We're gonna pew, 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 pew. Never expected, always appreciated. Thank you so much, John. Hey.
All right, Brick. My question to you about turtles, though.
Yeah.
Would one be enough? So if you're interested in Leo, would only Leo be
Hell
okay for you?
No, that's like
So
wrong.
you need all 4.
That's only, well, I was gonna say it's wrong. The only time when I feel like it's inexcusable is I have a friend who's got a favorite turtle, so Donatello, and so they have a bunch of Donatellos across years, decade, toys, whatever. So I get that, but I can't imagine just buying one. No, and that's a problem. That's why I asked when you told me how much they're going for. I did the math, and that's like close to $400.
Yep.
Today, $400. People were saying about like the Mezco prices. Even
Right.
I did. The first edition of it was $400. The movie ones, lower, $350. But still, you're paying into it.
Yeah.
I think
When
you
I
can
saw
just get
those-
one. I'm in that game.
Are you only getting Raph then? Is that what it is? The
No,
Raph
it
that
started
he's holding
with Raph,
hostage?
and then I really wanted Leo because I do love Leo. If I'm gonna choose one, it's always been Leo.
Okay.
And then the Wonder Fest exclusives went up, and I immediately bought. So I have 4.
Wait,
Not
so you got
Donnie.
the Mety Toys Wonderfest ones?
Yeah. It was up for pre-order for like a hot minute, and then gone forever. But I was lucky enough to get a set.
How much were those? Those were over 100, right?
Oh,
130.
I think they sold them as like 2 of them together. I think it was like 250 together or 230 together, something like that. And then, you tack on 25 bucks for shipping, something like that. You're looking at like 275.
Sure. Or if you're getting all 4, upwards of 500.
I mean,
bucks.
Wonderfest next year, who knows? Leo and Donnie, another.
Damn it.
Rounds up $300.
Yeah.
This is why I just have one right now.
Funny enough, though, I was thinking about that. It's like, all right, I'll have a Mikey, I'll have a Raph, and then I'll have a Leo. And then, they're showing off Donnie's. Donnie's are shipping right now. I'm like, damn it. Now I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm so close to 4. They're not in the same costumes, but...
Well, I love the Turtles. I remember first seeing the Turtles. My brother brought home the Mirage graphic novel, the first collected edition of that sort of first series. You mean April and black and white, and I remember just being super like blown away by reading it. And then all of a sudden you get to the origin story, and I was like, wait a second. My brother didn't tell me. I was like, that's Daredevil, and he's like, yeah, dude, and we were kind of getting all geeky about that. So I would love to have Turtles represented on my shelf. I've been looking for the right ones. But again, like, I love the idea of having them do not exactly Turtles in Time, but having that kind of like either barbarian or, samurai, whatever kind of vibe to them.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could actually do something with this exact one without getting their more expensive armored one. I think the Thanos Copter was in the chat earlier saying because it's Mety Toys, who also does those orcs, he thinks that some of the orc stuff would plop right over in terms of being able to fit and stuff. So like there's ways.
Okay.
So but I don't know. I'm really intrigued by these, and I love Mety Toys. I really do. And it's funny. I'm sitting here looking at like some of the older ones that I got, and I'm like, you know what? I have figures by them that don't have waist cut either, like the Bears, which was technically this was before they had the name Mety. It was Memory.
Oh, I remember. I remember.
Yeah, it's just the diaphragm cut, and I'm fine with these. I'm happy with these. I really like them. So there's no reason why I wouldn't be happy with that guy.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's it. I think this is the set for you.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Brick, I really honestly like this is going to be the set because they will also go really well with Horseman and then anything, then Spiro, like that's sized for. So as long as you're cool with like which I am. I like all sizes of turtles. So I like when they're big old mutated monsters like this
less
guy.
so when they're 118. Yep.
Well, yeah. Well, just because it was a different scale. They were great figures. I will go to the grave. They are amazing figures. It's just I had 0 dios. But there's Thanos Copter. What's going on, man? Said you might be able to put some orc armor on the turtles.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. But I'm with you, Brick. Like season 5 of the 2012 Ninja Turtle series, where they have like a Mad Max a couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I would buy all of those.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like whacked out Wizard Mikey. Give me.
I'm all about that stuff. Like I'm, chasing an aesthetic in my brain, but they just do cool things that I don't necessarily see a lot of like domestic retail, especially, but companies doing like, and you see more and more folks exploring stuff like these little added overlay pieces. And I know it's like the cup thing but it does create kind of a cool look to make sure that thing continues. And you see like the full on bear, scruffy neck, and just idea of making a war bear like that isn't tied to an existing IP. Like no one's doing that. And I appreciate that. I don't know how big that market is, but I suspect
the war bear market.
Well, I suspect that overseas, I don't suspect, I like knowing folks overseas, there is a little bit more tolerance for just new, interesting, different things. Like in general, if you grew up a manga and anime and knew the the wide berth of what's allowed to be in manga and anime and the weird types of characters, I would venture to say that generally they're just more open to different things. And often, there's a whole category like kawaii. It's like, I'm getting that because it's cute, or I'm getting that because it's cool, regardless of what the lore is of the story. So they're making these and someone's buying them, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got them doing things like, okay, well, there's IP that I don't know what the calculation is for World of Warcraft, and because they've gone hard into the orcs first, and then again through through Hero Toys, the other Hero Toys brand, they were doing this and the panda. Doesn't one of you guys have the panda?
I never ordered the panda.
I do not have the panda.
Did you?
I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah. I know Jay did Jay shot at the Pete, because I remember we were talking about.
I think he did.
He was the panda guy.
Because
I think for the panda, I would have needed a Kung Fu Panda conversion kit to go with it.
It's pretty close.
I know.
It's pretty damn close.
It's like when he's older,
I will say though, like, to tackle this property, which is World of Warcraft, again unlicensed, but it's brave because of the variety you have. It's kind of like what we were talking with Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, where we're like, we want to have 7 different types of bodies. Like, they've got the bear, which is its own thing. They're not reusing any parts for that. They've got this guy, which is his own thing, and unless they do variants of this guy, they're not doing a whole lot of reuse. They got the orcs, which you can do a bunch of different characters, so there's some reuse in there. But they're not like, they didn't make an orc, and then we're going to make orcs for 2 years, and then we're going to get to something else. They're just like, no, here's this, here's this, here's this, in a way that you just don't see from a lot of domestic toy lines, especially, of course, the majors. But even like the way these wings are done, I made my
how do they pour it in?
Well, it's nothing like magic and special, but I do love that they have some thoughtful, like using like under pieces with an overlay, so that whenever you've got like a one point touching another point, especially if you're popping in and out, you need to have a harder plastic and a softer plastic for them to kind of work. So they're finding some cool ways around that, compared to, and again, people should know I love Four Horsemen, but my critique of those wings is that, like, I don't love the way that wings go into Four Horsemen figures.
Agreed.
And this part starts to chew a little bit, but because of this fits in perfectly, and it seems super clean, and there's no like, it's a firmness of the plastic that doesn't look like it's going to sort of like get weakened over time. That joint isn't weakening at all. I love the articulation of the wings. It's not like mind blowing or anything, but it's cool.
Really cool.
And then the paint and the sculpt, like,
yeah, that's awesome.
I agree with you about the Four Horsemen wings. Even using the adapter, it's kind of painful to manipulate, even with a little bit of heat. I know there's noticeable gaps, but it's still fun. I love what Ricky has done with plunger beaks.
And also, I will say I haven't checked those out. Do you like the wings on the plunger
wings?
Beaks?
Are really fun. You'll see the gaps. Like, you can even see the gaps on that figure if you open them wide enough. But the way they feel and they kind of pose, like, they'll stay straight up, and you can bend them and like turn them backwards and flip sides.
That's cool.
And even take them apart too.
And this movement, yeah, I gotta check those out. Wings are tricky for a lot of different reasons, but being able to pose them up and hide them and do all that kind of stuff is important. I will say, the Four Horsemen figures and the wings, the other thing I noticed is that you leave them for a while, and depending on changing temperatures, they can kind of droop. Yeah. But they're freaking amazing looking. I'm looking at my
wings.
Jersey
I feel
Devil,
like it's another tough. It's just a tough piece in toys for
even Legends. They don't. Their wings on. Remember that Venom with wings?
That's terrible.
That's
awful. All I think about when I saw those because
they didn't stay up. They didn't go. They didn't stay in.
No.
And then you put them. They're in a drawer. They take up so much space.
Yeah.
Was that the Venom? Wait, the Venom
was the null.
Wings?
The null.
I was gonna say null. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. And in the soft goods, let me just say, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
But like, they just do things that I am constantly impressed by. That I
are those soft goods?
These are soft goods with a cool little stitching to make it over stitching to make it look like it's
beautiful.
In world cool. And anyway, I'm a Mety stan. I've got a couple of them.
So I think you need to get at least one turtle.
I do. I think I do.
And then 3 more.
at least one.
Yeah.
You have to get one.
They also
one
showed
plus
up,
3.
They also
Yeah.
showed off Bebop and Rocksteady as well. So
I know.
add 2 more on top.
I don't think I know. I haven't. Chewy, you still never got your hands on the
never
Rebel
played
Tech.
with them. They've never been in hand. I've always admired them from afar, beyond my time. But for the most part, they're like a grail in my head.
Yeah.
But I imagine that at this point they built too much up in my own head,
Right.
so that even when I get them in hand, if the day ever comes, or if CT ever does
Or a mess.
shit,
Come on.
or a mess ever do it,
Yeah.
How long ago were that?
It won't hit the same way. 2016, 2017.
Yeah,
I
it's like
think.
I say, it's about a decade. Yeah.
But they're grail items for a lot of people, and if we're talking articulation, those are king.
Yeah. And by the way, I just had to highlight this too, because even trying to draw Ninja Turtles in dynamic poses makes for a challenge because of the shells. So, yeah, I can imagine, man. I can imagine.
I'm not sure where in the chat Johnny said it, but he says that it's typically you buy one or you buy all.
Fair. All right, I'm scrolling. See, I'm catching up. This was from like 20 minutes ago, so I apologize, everybody. We got Amateur
Welcome
on
to
the
the show,
house.
y'all.
Yeah. Well, we're just having a great time. This is something that we've been like looking.
Was it a fly in your room? I'll fill in the gap.
Did you hear that? No,
Brick,
was that just
Brick,
me?
I will also say.
think it was
just
a-
Jersey
Oh, it was
kind of
probably
like-
me
Plow.
moving my noisy
Snowplow.
Mety toy figure, maybe? No.
No, I was just got
That's
bugged out.
plastic
But
on
no, that was
plastic rubbing, baby.
all right. So hey guys, here we go. We got to make sure. I want to make sure we say hi to people. So we got Amateur in the house. What's going on, Seth?
Hi,
How you
Seth.
doing? So now that I'm scrolling through, thank you everybody. I'm just shouting out new names here. Edward Hale, what's going on? Can you say hi? So I actually know to see the chat. There we go. Hello, Edward. Aaron's here. Aaron Converse. It gives you a better. Fair enough. Okay.
Firefly jokes, I guess.
Jukebox Hero. And yeah, good. We're here, man. We're talking. And then there is the Yimbonia Citizen of the Month over here, Allison.
is she?
Retro Toy
Nice.
Princess. Yes, she is. There we go. Micah, what's going on, man? W's in the chat. Spada one. My local has the Mety Toys Panda, and it is tempting. Brick, what do you think? Should you give Spada one the push?
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, he's muted.
We
Did I?
can't
I
hear
didn't
you.
mute him, right?
Muted.
Wait, there you go.
You definitely, I think, should get that Panda. But my only gripe with some of this stuff is they work in like the light up eyes, and the Pandas have those. And I will just say, I don't know. Sometimes when it's not on, it looks a little weirdly dead. So
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, okay.
I'm not super into that feature. I think I like the idea of it for maybe some characters, but
I know what you mean, because like the Superman, like a light up Superman head sculpt, when it's not lit up, it's just dark black. It's just into the void.
Like, what are we doing?
You know, that kind of
What are we
works
doing?
too a little bit, you know?
All right, scrolling down. Let's see. Of the many options out, this is among the best. That is true. But how many damn turtles do I need? Well, this is his turtles. These are your turtles.
No, Gabe,
You're gonna love them.
That's a good question. How many sets of turtles do you need? I thought about it last. I was up to 8 modern day sets. No, 9, including 2012 now. You could still go for more. You know, even dozen.
It's true. Well collects is here. Happy Sunday, man. Let's see. Brick, Jonathan installs a box. May have a link for the turtles. That was 2 weeks ago, though. Yeah, like I said, I 5K. I think they just went back up. So they've been coming in and out on these sites. And Brick, that's where my whole thing has been like, do I go for RAF? Because if I go for RAF, I have to get all of them in my head. So right now I'm like, maybe I just get the one. Is that I know it's weird, but I have a lot of turtles.
Mety Toys doesn't strike me as the kind of company who would necessarily be like, especially with a licensed product where there's no concern that they might be hit with a cease and desist, to hold back. Like if something's selling well,
Oh, okay.
like, you know, they've done with their orcs, they've done multiple versions of orcs. I feel like with something where they're, you know, again, don't have to worry about any copyright infringement. I don't know. I could see them producing more. Also, my understanding is like there was a deal with like the sort of delay in those turtles. So it's not so much that like, I don't know, maybe I thought it was Jonathan Unbox who was telling me that there was some kind of delay, like only some people got their shipment from 5K, for example, but there's more in the way. Is that right?
Yeah, I think they go in batches. I think that's even with Toys Metaverse. Batch 1, I think, was they showed off pictures early December, and even going back to the last comment about Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters. What about ancillary Ghostbusters? What about the Mondo Lewis Tully real Ghostbuster? I'm tempted on just getting him because I don't have a cool Lewis Tully, and it comes with Slimer with the proton pack on. Now I'm getting like a really cool combo that I don't have.
Well, see, look here, Mr. Ryan Clark. You can't just get one, but maybe we can. Johnny Cox saying, look with fan art, you can buy one turtle, but or you have to buy all 4.
What we were saying earlier, Machu threw out a theory that you were like the good influence on Yimbo's shoulder, and he was the bad one.
Yes,
I've been sitting here. I don't know. I think you're both bad influences. Like
I was going. You didn't see the chat. Oh, I left comments like I don't know about Angel. I'm more of Asian mom.
There you go.
Like, Yimbo, you want to save your money? You want to save your money, buddy? We have Comic-Con coming. You want that?
Okay, fair. Understood.
Jason is in the house. What's going on, man? And Gaijin, I like the Mezco turtles are still my top turtle. Like owning this guy didn't make me run out to order the other 3 because I thought it was going to replace like the Mezco set. If anything, it made me move stuff around, so now I have easier access to like photograph them. Like I take them down now, like the Mezco turtles.
The Mezco turtles are not only my favorite turtle set; it's my favorite Mezco anything. The accessories alone, it can't be beat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just gonna say those to me still seem to be like the definitive turtles in terms of like I told you my first interaction was with the Mirage stuff. The looks that they managed to do on those, even though they're not all red. I don't know. Have they released an all red version of the heads
they
yet?
just said they animated.
They actually only did one. They only did the animated. I thought they were gonna.
Yeah.
A couple.
Because they did the little 5 points. They did the 5 points all red.
But I think that is like, if you're a Turtles fan, for me that would be like the definitive set. And it really wasn't that much in hindsight. What was it, like 300 for all?
No, it was 4, but it was like it was when it was like $100 Mezco was what we thought $100 Mezco was with like the fully loaded accessory loadout
years ago.
Yeah,
which
again, not to knock
to me
things.
But it looked to me to be like if I could turn back time or whatever. The only issue I had with that is I love the aesthetic of the turtle, so it would definitely capture that. But then it doesn't quite work in the same way as that guy does. If you look at the sort of level of kind of realism.
Dude, this is what you need. Not to keep pushing you, but this is the one for you.
I'm there. Yeah,
this is the one for you. By the way, Thanos Copter saying Torrent and Trolls coming soon. We got Vine Jungle Figure Factory. Those look like really great wings. I said hi to Jay Sinner. We got the Rad Toyologist in the house. What's going on, man?
Toyologist.
We got Man BB. We going all night tonight. I mean, I technically have work. We covered this over on Brick Stream this morning.
I do not.
He's off. My kids are off. My wife is off, but I have like
rare
teacher
moment
day.
where I have a day off and the teachers don't.
I was gonna say, how do you? Well, him teacher on the West Coast,
East Coast teacher.
We love Martin Luther King Jr. I don't know about what's going on in his neighborhood.
I know, man. I'm telling you.
Jersey.
My wife's off. This is my district.
Oh, she's a different district from you. Got it.
Jay Center is saying wrong stream. Oh, this is where like I guess for the actual conversation, since I'm of course late getting
wherever you are
catching up.
We appreciate you.
Oh, does all the chat end up in the
so everything from
bundles.
All right, Cal the Collector's in the house. What's going on, man? All right, I just wanted to make sure I said hi to all the new names. Black Phoenix, how you doing? Can't buy one turtle. I know it's
new name. Thank you for joining.
I know.
I totally blame Yimbo for me picking up the Gong Studio Batman Hush Batman. Ooh,
it's so good.
Also, did you
by
get
blame? He means thank you.
Wait.
What's that?
Playing Machu. Did you pick up Hush Superman?
He did.
That one's also shipping.
He did.
Too.
Nice. Yeah, we were talking. We were chit chatting. So that Superman was my first pre-order of 2026, and I think that should be coming out instantly. Like I feel like I should have that within a month. I'm hoping under 2 weeks.
If you order direct from Pop Mart, it did ship.
Bombas B.
Tito, Mezco Power Rangers are my favorite. I regret not buying it. I waffled, and that was one of the. I picked on Adam on the last stream to be like, How often do you have? Did like FOMO take over and you're like, oh, I missed out completely for not doing it? Yeah, this is one of them.
If I could turn back time. That's you right now.
Riding like missiles on battleships.
Oh my god, I love it. Retro and Gaijin both hit you with it with the share. Justin collects, how you doing, man? Justin. We got K-Back, how are you, man? Happy Sunday. And Shroomy, hello. Get Pose, me too. Yeah, those Rangers. Jason, I was getting lonely over there. Tomorrow we will TPC. That is correct, sir. Chewy, pull up the pics I sent. We're all caught up now. We're caught up. Thanos said I missed a couple things. It gets easier. And that is true. Kind of collecting said I love my 2003 Turtles, but I think I may have to get rid of the Super 7 versions. Looks like they're completing that line. Oh, wait, they're not going to complete it?
Wait, I love my 2003 Turtles. Looks like they're completing that. Oh, maybe not completing.
Maybe they're not completing.
I'll be honest. I think this is it, because remember earlier in 2025 they kind of axed all the toy division.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I think that might be it.
I feel like all the new stuff has just been reissued parts, or repaints.
Yeah. Or things that had already, like, they took the pre-order. They're, if we think about their typical 18-month cycle from, approved to make a toy to get it to a customer, then, yeah, they were well into it.
Right.
I will just say that all the Super 7, the state of Super 7 is personally heartbreaking to me. When I first moved here to the Bay in 98, they were just opening. I think they opened their, they were doing the magazine, which I was super familiar with because I was like a nerdy, like there was a point where young Brick thought he would be working on a magazine as his future, and then magazines disappeared. But, and so I hit them up to do some freelance work when I got here, once I sort of saw they existed in a couple of other places. Got to know those folks real early on. They had a shop in Japantown that ended up in the Mission District. And that was like my go-to place. Always stop by, because going to the Super 7 shop was like total hit of nostalgia, not just because of like the IP, which is great. Like you see Gem t-shirts and G.I. Joe t-shirts and Transformers shirts and toys, but the way they would display, especially the reactions, which I'm not a big reaction guy, but the dope art on pegs, and you just walk in and it's just a whole wall of like these little 5 points of articulation, Star Wars Kenner style characters of like punk bands that you love, hip hop stuff, Godzilla, like everything. It was so great walking in there all the time. And we used to talk about it like that. The workers would talk about it, like, hey, this is a clubhouse. It totally was a clubhouse. You just go in, same people hanging out, and just but they just closed as of the end of 2025. They did. So a little bit of a bummer. I was in the neighborhood today and I was like, oh, I saw the shell of the Super 7 store. But I think you guys are right that, like, I don't know what happens next. They're clearly still doing figures because they are doing those. They just announced those Tiger Sharks.
Right. That's what Josh Brown was just saying.
Oh, that's right.
Right. So, and you see the interviews. I was watching him on, like, when he's with not Robo, but Robo and
Beebs.
Thank you, Beebs. There's plans, but there's so much sour grapes amongst collectors, and I understand why, around the brand, that I just kind of wonder how much further they can go.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I've sadly, tariffs, I feel like, definitely expedited, at least in the figure division, like, because they had such talented and wonderful people working on this stuff. And I mean, like, we hear about it all the time. Maybe not, we don't hear specific, but we understand. We talk to the creator, the designers, the sculptors, the painters. They're always going to be up against whatever corporate business decisions to yada, yada, yada. So,
well, it's funny. I look at, what is his name? Who owns it? Brian
Flynn. Yeah.
I look at him. He's a little bit older than me. We live in the Bay. Living in the Bay Area is not cheap. He was running a storefront in the two most expensive places in California. And San Diego had a store. Mm-hmm. And San Francisco was like, that's expensive. Paying for employees here is expensive. He kept a lot of the folks in their jobs, at least the retail division, throughout the pandemic, even though they were shut down. And but but I'm also looking at him. I know he's got kids that are roughly the same age as my kids. He's getting up there and is probably thinking, exit strategy, all those things. So I can kind of sympathize and understand with sort of where he's at. It really bums me out though, because often that means great people like Brian and other folks lose work and some of the things that they've been frustrated with and not getting credit and like the art book and stuff. That's all weird to me. Still, I'm sad that it's not here, because they, for a long time, what they were doing with sort of repping Sofubi and a lot of Japanese toys and old properties, like they were one of the places where you would go to find out about stuff and learn about things, because it just wasn't covered.
Yeah.
And then it was Star Wars and all this stuff. I just remember the hits of nostalgia. But we're in a different time period now where everybody's got Ninja Turtles. A lot of people have Masters of the Universe. You know what I mean? Because I remember when they got into Masters of the Universe, that was a big coup for them. But then what I also noticed is when they started getting into that stuff, they were also dealing with new growing pains in terms of like the demands of those fans. You're not doing this right, or when are you going to do this? So I don't know. Anyway, just lamenting it.
I agree. I think you hit a good point about licensing. It's not what it was like 15 years ago. If you had the master license, that meant you were only making those toys. You were, and if anyone else was doing this, probably like 1 point of articulation or whatever it was. But now you said Ninja Turtles, Motu, even Sesame Street. Last year at Toy Fair, I was, Yimbo and I are walking around. I'm like, oh my God, this is a battle for Sesame Street right now. We got Blockies, we got NECA, and we have Super 7. Somehow, there's like, if I wanted to collect them all, there's $1,000 of Sesame Street product I could pick up. How did this happen? And I think you hit, it's like, licensing has changed.
Yeah,
so
their whole
brewed up competition that, didn't exist before.
One of their slogans for the longest time was like, we grew up loving these things as kids. No one was making it. I'm butchering it, but basically, no one was doing anything with them. So we decided we should. Like they were bringing things back,
right?
And for the longest time, that was true. Like Muscle, no one was doing Muscle, and all of a sudden they got the Muscle license, everything Muscle, and it was like excitement for Keshi here in the U.S. But again, times have changed, and they're not the only player. That you can buy stuff from. And I will say the figures have always been expensive.
Right.
And a lot of that had to do with, they were doing stuff where I'm not making excuses. I'm just sort of understanding that they were creating figures of things that like might have been a question as to whether or not they could sell. Like, you don't exactly know that a 112, sure, Disney, but I'm thinking like a Biggie Smalls or an MF Doom or a Cliff Burton from Metallica. Like those are clearly because they have a love and affinity for a thing and they would love to see it in this form. And there are a lot of us who would too. But like really, who's buying that? And how many
are
you going to be selling?
50,000 fans out there that will pay $55 for this figure.
And I hate to be that guy, but like when people are like Thundercats, which is awesome and I love it, but Thundercats is not the same as, say, Masters of the Universe. They tried to be.
Right.
And then you get into Silverhawks, and it's like, I loved it, but the size of it is much smaller. Tiger Sharks, like, that's a gamble, and I think it's rad that someone's doing it. But, like, what are you talking, 10,000 units? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It's a very interesting, and I just figured that they would be leaning harder into the stuff that they've been doing, more, again, without looking at their books. I would assume other divisions are doing slightly better than the action figure ring,
Yeah.
So,
easily. And even their apparel. Like every con we went to, like those shirts were going.
Yeah.
And so
they're going, and they are not cheap.
Yeah.
Holy crap, a t-shirt at 7 is a lot of money. There's always sales, but Josh Brown says, but they started with Turtles, right? Like, those. Sorry.
No,
and he's right. And I don't know if you remember, but I remember watching that, and there was like big excitement that Super 7 was going to do, quote unquote, 112, larger than 112 Turtles, and they were, try to be real on model with stuff, and they do their research, and that's when like really good people that we know were involved in it and working at Super 7 doing that research. But I remember when there was I don't know if it was a Comic Con or New York, sorry, San Diego or New York, or maybe even Toy Fair, where all of a sudden like NECA also got the license, and there was like this awkwardness because we're like, wait, those are real similar sizes, and oh no, but we're doing the toys, and we're doing, and that at that point, I remember watching interviews with Brian being like, man, this is kind of awkward because like I said, for a long time they were often the only game in town to be doing a thing. So when they were working with Motu and Mattel gave it to them, they were the only game in town, right?
Yeah.
So then they got Turtles, and all of a sudden they weren't the only game in town, and NECA has the same beautiful fan-based love for a thing, so they're going to go just as hard as a Super 7 would with deep cuts and stuff.
Right.
I think at that point it was like, oh, this is, I don't know how that works in terms of competition, and I was watching those two kind of go back and forth for a while, and I don't necessarily think there was bad blood. I'm not like saying there's drama, but from the outside I was like, oh, it's just I could assume that there's a lot of cannibalizing. For the longest time, I know people tried to buy both.
Yeah, it's a lot. Market basket. Market basket analysis will tell you that most consumers have limited funds, and you're fighting for their dollars, and you're putting out comparable product. And then when it started to become noticeable that quality was going to be lesser, or people, like I think about those turtles and the jiggly legs. I think about the Power Rangers with the limited articulation, the head sculpts, and then even Disney with some jiggliness too, and then kind of random character selection. You start to stack all these things against you, and the consumer's going to go to an alternative that fits their needs, and many went to NECA.
Yeah, it was even interesting with like watching they had the Simpsons too.
Oh yeah,
and then
Simpsons.
and then the way that I feel like they've sold so well for who has a Jet? Jax does that, right?
Jax is crushing it, in my opinion. I mean, I love even the oddball ones like Hulked Out Homer or King Kong Homer. Those are fantastic. I love them.
Chewie, could I tell him?
What'd I do?
No. I'm just like so Brick.
I'm listening.
That's always gonna have a very special place in our collective heart because Chewie did an unboxing reel of that Homer that had like a 4 million view. It's like our one viral collective
only claim of like this went viral.
What was it early or what happened? Did you take the clothes off?
No, it was late too. I got it on discount off Amazon one day. It was like $10, and I was just like, I was making these quick videos on my desk of just like playing, unbox the toy real quick, play with it. It's 19 seconds. And something about it, just like the song or like the quickness or, just luck. It's 90% luck, 10% just participate.
Right.
And just shot. And I never got back to it.
4 million? Is that what you said?
4.6 million. I don't even freaking know. Like, it was amazing.
Chewie found the secret sauce one time.
One time I stumbled past the secret sauce or hit a special lever, and now I've been chasing the dragon ever since.
So it was a short too?
It was a short. Yeah. It was...
So that's like $6.
No. It was
YouTube.
It was a good chunk of money.
Nice. That's awesome. Love that.
He's laughing. Good chunk. No, it would buy a Mety Turtle.
it would buy an exclusive Mety Turtle.
No, that's a.
I just thought, when I think of good use, I'm like, oh, listen to that.
And then everything else we do, it's a nickel.
Yes, exactly. Well, compared, exactly.
Well, that's because we're high rolling public school educators. That's why we're used to.
Ray Paz is saying they could have did great. People wanted more articulated Thundercats. There was a lot of issues with those figures too, so he didn't adapt and did himself a disservice. I agree.
He did.
I have Lion-O. I have a head sculpt I can't use because the eyes were just.
Were they glowy eyes? And you're like, no, there's no soul.
No,
in his eyes.
it was just QC paint stuff.
Yeah.
But again, it's like it was becoming a point of I'm going to have an issue with every toy I now open from this company.
And that's what it hurts.
Into.
The QC, when it happens and it happens and it happens, that becomes the reputation, and that's unfortunate. And you can't
what's really interesting is that a lot of those Thundercats in particular, they were sculpted by by Four Horsemen.
I have no issues with the sculpt or the paint.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
You
I'm
know
just
the
saying
people that
that
design.
like
It's great.
some of them are fantastic. Like that Slithe and the other frog guys that I've got a couple of. They're excellent looking. Mumra continues to be one of my favorite figures, and that's a Horseman joint. But yeah, he being Brian in particular is sort of like the, I guess, creative director or whatever. And probably wearing a business hat at the same time. Yeah, was for whatever reason real not keen on changing articulation and their approach to making the figures up until really recently, right? And I feel like Kyle pushed him a lot from what I've heard.
Oh, well, we got to talk to him.
Yeah,
and he was just like,
make that happen.
Yeah, that was that was his blood, sweat, and pushing.
And Kyle was right. People got excited about it. It didn't replace further QC issues. But yeah, I think that's part of the story. And I think the last thing I'll say is that at the end of even the Disney waves, they came Stitch. I think they were just about to cook real well. And
right, Stitch. I had
characters
that
that people want and accessories and uniqueness. Same thing with Thundercats. Like they were like, oh, how about the base? How about we go with the biggest? I say HasLab. It's not
See,
HasLab.
there's that
it's
too.
The giant thing, Triumph. And then it kind of came at the end, unfortunately.
Yeah. Like that. Thank you for reminding me about that. Between that and the what is the Thunder Tank?
Yeah,
and some of the
Party
other
Wagon too. That is a great victory in toys.
They do some amazing stuff, and they would do things that others wouldn't. Now, I think in some ways, and then of course they're so in some ways willing to take risk, in other ways not. And but whatever. Again, we're in this. What are we saying? The Renaissance. Like we're in a world where. Again, if these companies aren't doing them, there's a bunch of other folks who are making amazing toys.
Whether they have permission to or not, that's the whole prize. Like,
yeah.
So it really is. I mean, for us as a consumer, this is why capitalism is supposed to be good. Competition is good for the consumer, right? Like that aspect of it. Everything else is rough.
Captain America one.
Let's see. So first TMNT Ultimates were hot in the aftermarket, and so many retailers saw that, so they way over ordered and they got stuck clearancing them to buy RSCA when they weren't perfect. I remember ordering. I could not find the Turtles in Disguise from NECA in my Targets because they were just always cleared out. And this was during the era of it looked really good for people like us that. People were tagging NECA sales.
Tagging?
Yeah, air tagging NECA sales reps.
What even sales reps? They have special people.
Well, the unboxers.
Just
The
take
unboxers.
The box, open it, and put it on the shelves. It's just like special, stock.
The NECA vendor, whatever it is. So that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I remember I couldn't, and I just was like finally giving up. And then I saw the Super 7 pictures, and they looked incredible. And I still they are incredible to look at. They are amazing. You can take really great pictures of them because they're beautiful. And Toy Father, we're sitting there texting. I was like at the end of a school day, I'm like, "Are you doing it? I'm gonna do it. All right, let's do it." So we pre-order through Super 7, and then literally a week later, NECA's like, "Oh, hey guys, if you'd like to pre-order the Turtles in Disguise set from our store," so I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna do that too." So I ordered everybody.
And that was part of Yimbo Buys Everything.
Yep,
that version of it. That version of Yimbo, Johnny, you said everywhere, everyone, all at once.
Yeah,
that version of Yimbo's dead.
It's
buy everything.
It's a different era.
The other end of that story, to like the aftermarket that Captain McKay's talking about, Yimbo couldn't move those to save his life. He may still have those turtles.
I do have those turtles. I do. I ended up opening them, enjoying. I enjoyed that they're up. They look great. I love those toys. Those are my original. So I don't mind having them. I don't mind actually looking at those set of turtles. I really enjoy the variety. See, and that's one of those things that if I was gonna take them down though, I would smash them against the wall. To play with them is trash.
Well, that Mutagen Man, to go back to that Super 7 Mutagen Man, I think that thing is killer. Like the see-through body and everything, the way it's done. I would love to take a little bit of paint to kind of add to, but it's gorgeous.
It's consistency, right?
Fantasia Mickey is one of my favorite Disney figures. I'm one of the lucky few who had no issues with it. I took that with me on my first Disney trip with the family.
Nice.
And so I have like real like nostalgia for this figure, like love for this figure. It also smells like alcohol a little bit because I brought him into the Cantina bar. And you know how one of the drinks is like this poppin' nonsense, like, oh, this like it fizzes up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
And
if
it got all
too,
over it.
Yeah. I don't know if the bartender put too much fizz. This thing popped and like exploded onto the Mickey. I'm like, oh well, this makes sense. I don't know how to dry clean soft goods for a toy. So it smells a little bit like jungle juice.
You can't bring that weird earth, rodent stuff into Batu, man. That's not allowed. So
I mean, we know well, unless it's a mouse, he owns the place.
yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, going back to we'll close out our Super 7 talk. Jay Sinner makes a good, yeah, the pizza van. I mean, Cody loves this pizza van. He almost sold me on it. I almost ordered the San Diego one when we were there. I almost pre-ordered that pizza version. Larry loves his Cat's Lair and Thunder Tank. Yeah, they do those pieces really, really
Those
well.
are gorgeous. Yeah.
Ray Pass saying, man, I hope Jada gets some of those IPs if that's how it goes. Love seeing a well-made Thundercats and Silverhawks. Right, with great articulation and a fair price. I agree with you. That would be another awesome. I mean, I know Jada's always the go-to, but they're a great company to throw out.
I think
They're a great company to throw out that has like as far as like the domestic retail thing, because they kind of straddle that fence, right? They would love to probably be in a lot more stores, but they're there. They have access to Target, but the way they've been able to move and just kind of put out figures, whether it was the mascots or the
Creeper
Street Fighter,
Scooby Doo. I got the Creeper. He's awesome. He's so
fantastic. And so if they scale up someday, I would absolutely love to see them do a bunch of these, because if they keep to that size format too, which is kind of their own. Like I know people say they work them in with bigger figures, but they're a little smaller. Man, it would be cool to have like this all Jada across different IP set of figures. That said, what if, I don't know, the Super 7 effect? Excuse me.
You're getting choked up with emotion. I get it.
You take care of it.
The triumph of Super 7 cannot be undermined. But
no, just I don't. Keep going.
All right, take a sip. Hold on.
We can connect onto that about Thundercats, and I actually want to see, if I think about what companies do best, like when we always talk about Marvel Legends and their head sculpts is like above their competitors. When I think about Mattel, current day super articulated figures like the Ultimate WWE figures, I don't think that they are their best things, but what I do think that they're best at is, say, Motu cartoon classics, their cartoon collection, and when they do crossovers like that with like Ninja Turtles and soon to be like, I think, no, that's playing some shows. But to what I'm saying is that I think they should do a full out Thundercats wave. Go cartoon collection style and put those out, because then you can get a lot of those figures in pretty good articulation, good design, and you can start to fill out this kind of fun set of nostalgia toys.
Well, those Thundercats, I almost bought those Thundercat He-Man crossovers just to have. I know Chris did. I've been tempted just to pick up that team because they look great in the original costumes. You could have both versions.
Yeah, I think Mattel would be great at just getting all these different little IPs like Silverhawks, or even with Jada, where they put out Frosty. I want to see Mattel do it instead and see how far they can go deep into that type of catalog.
Well, we'll see DC, right?
Yeah, we will.
We'll see what they can do.
It's going to be very interesting. I want to know. Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say what I was trying to get at before I was dying. Was I just hope that Jada doesn't find itself in a situation that Super 7 was, when they tried to sort of, if they were to explore these bigger brands and sort of like what that could do for fan expectation and the numbers, like the amounts that they would have to do. And I don't know. I don't think, obviously it's not a single path that can happen. I think Jada does great stuff and they're super smart when it comes to handling everything. But I do worry about that, because I think Street Fighter, as much as a bunch of us love it, I don't think it's, it's not Ninja Turtles as far as like the appeal in the market. And so, I don't know. People have said like, I want to see Jada do like DC, and I would love theoretically that idea. I guess this is it. I worry about what DC fans and collectors would do to Jada, and what because
and that if Jada could scale without losing quality, because I think that's
quality
any business as they grow, that is a number one risk.
But where Jada is very different, I should say this, is that they make excellent toys that I think appeal to both people who want to play with them and collectors who want to look at them and display them.
Right.
But at amazing prices. Like the prices on those things are perfect. I feel like that's how you're going to get a lot of people interested in some really good toys. And maybe that's scale. I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it actually. I'm always other toy makers and people involved in it are always like, how is this math working? Yeah, because they do really great stuff.
I agree with 95% of that, absolutely. And then I think about Frosty that came in at 50. I'm like, maybe you made up some change on the other end on this one.
Yeah, that thing's a little bit more of a display piece than a moving thing, right?
I think so. Yeah. Overall, it looks great in the box. I play it all back in the box. It's beautiful as is, but it's still higher than I would expect it to be.
Yeah, that was my thought with the price point there too, on that one.
But all the exclusive Street Fighter figures, nope. I don't know what I don't know how pricing works at that point because I think they are hitting above.
Yeah, they do great shit.
And they must have such great, like, whatever their reputation is, like in the production aspect has got to be really fantastic, and like especially with with what they established with their vehicles, like they must have had just such strong show. Again, it just seemed like they're doing the right things. So,
yeah.
But let's see. There we go. I'm afraid they're going to copy and paste Masterverse DC. I also, Thanos Copter, am hoping we need new engineering. If it's the same old, if it's going to be a WWE Ultimate, if it's going to be a Masters Revelation figure, I'm passing. I'm not going to buy one.
If it's a cartoon collection Batman, I'm in. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, if they start with those,
like that type of aesthetic.
Wait, but like literally with the same body type and everything.
Like you just want that size, like what they're doing with all of those.
What they're doing, their articulation with the little accessories,
all the crossovers,
and that type of thing.
Yeah,
I'm in. But yeah, that's certainly not the typical audience. That's not going to be a replacement for McFarlane. What they're doing, so.
All the news on that has so far been that they are going to. Please tell me if you guys are following it better. That like they're gonna try and do like a more younger skewed line first, and then work their way to more collectors. Is that my?
I have no idea, but I feel like thanks to Guy Jet, we should probably hit up Kyle, see what we can squeeze out of him.
No, I've heard him on stream so far. It's he's back to Super 7 Days. That's cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
That'll be the thing.
He's a professional. He's a professional.
And he gets to do this because that's the deal. He gets to work on toys, and the bargain is he has to shut his mouth.
Of course,
right.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I have friends and family that work in that same situation where they don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got some good comments here. Mambi's was saying, "You artists can make it look good, but these figs got to dance the modern jams now. No two-step action figures." Then it's got to say, "I want Jada on a bunch of Hanna-Barbera." Agreed. Oh God, Venture Brothers. That's a
Venture Brothers.
I would love Jada to start pumping out. Oh my God, it'd be amazing.
Who's that? Is that Nickelodeon? Who's that?
No, that was Hanna-Barbera. No. That was
Adults. No,
Adult Swim. Is that? I don't think that's Hanna-Barbera though. Is it?
Isn't it still connected?
No,
Cartoon.
No,
it wasn't like
it's a light.
Yeah, it's not. All
right.
Whatever. It's not Johnny Quest.
Fair enough.
But still, like that is a line.
Yeah.
The Venture Brothers would be amazing, just because like the costumes and
I'd
everything.
Be for some Johnny Quest too.
Well,
amazing.
basically that whole Cartoon Network. Oh God, what? Harvey Birdman. I want him. I've
Yep.
wanted a Harvey
That's
Birdman
Hanna-Barbera,
figure.
yeah.
Yeah, and like basically, think about anybody that could appear on Harvey Birdman. I would want
Yeah.
Jada to make into a toy. Like that's
No,
what I want.
totally. All of the, and then there was a period in the late 70s and early 80s where it was like all Alex Toth and designed stuff, like of course Ghost, Space Ghost and Herculoids,
Oh, yeah.
Shazam, all of those, man. I'd eat them. Like, gimme. There was the other dude who's I forget the caveman dude, not Captain Caveman, which would be cool too, but the more like action adventure kind of characters, man. They were pumping out. Hanna-Barbera was pumping out just amazing characters that we have not gotten good toy lines of.
But can you imagine?
Yeah.
This would be
These guys
so
do.
amazing. Now again, not go back to
is killer, but yeah. Oh wait, no, who's this?
this is the Venture Brothers. These are all
Yeah, it
Venture
is
Brothers
Venture
characters. Like I would love this.
Look
oh
how
my
cool,
God.
like all the different costumes and build an army of the.
What a great show.
See, now that I see this, I'm also thinking it'd be amazing to get an Archer series.
Yep. Yeah, I loved Archer too. Oh my God.
Can you imagine
And-
the Comic-Con exclusive Archer? Like, you know, bare chested with like all these insane weapons.
And the fact that they're proving it with the mascots and again the Scooby Doo getting the Creeper, like now I do want to pursue that line. And I was already in on Street Fighter, so like they just do the cartoony stuff so well.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta catch up. So Jada to do Joffrey the giraffe, that'd be Jeffrey the
man.
giraffe.
Joffrey.
Why do I say Joffrey? It's the
Wow.
it throws me off. It's been my whole life. My whole life I learned it as Joffrey like an idiot. So make fun of 5-year-old me, Chewy. Thanks. All
Oh,
right?
you
I have
actually
never
thought the giraffe. You said Joff. Okay, got it.
I thought you were just thinking like you know, Game of
Well, no.
Thrones.
No,
giraffe.
when I was
I was
Five.
thinking that, and then with you here, I was thinking like Disney coffee, but
No,
not
that's just one of those things I learned. I told myself that that's what it was when I was little, and I
all good.
can't shake
That's how,
it.
yeah.
No. Yimbo has a lot of friends named Jeff that spells it this way.
Let's see. I think Jada did the right thing by taking things slowly and then growing incrementally, re-releasing in regular intervals, and not flooding the market. Yes, I agree.
And also, like, starting with a property where they could see a beginning and an end and demonstrate we're committed and we're going to
Yes.
give you the whole thing. They're going to complete that Street Fighter 2.
I mean, they already
it's
showed
impressive.
it, which I think is
Right,
incredible. They're
right.
like, here
But
we
they'll be in
go.
hand soon.
Yeah. And Thanos Copter, I agree. I like as much as I might rag on or like Todd in my little digs, but like for real, I would take a McFarlane figure over a Masters of the Universe figure. To pose. I love pose.
Chewy.
No, I don't know. I think I agree with you. I think I would.
Because Masters
I'm
is
huge
just,
into-
they're so
Go ahead. Finish
rigid.
the thought
It's
and
just
yeah. And I love
rigid.
them.
Yeah.
I truly do love Masterverse, but they are not while moving. Like, yes, they're
like to do the stuff that I want.
They're also wild. You know, from my experience, I think I've purchased maybe 15 or so overall. They're inconsistent, and
they are.
I wouldn't want that to be the case for DC. Any character to be, this is amazing, and then you have this.
Right.
You know, like I
Yeah.
hate those conversations. I hope, I really wish for Mattel to steer clear from that type of outcome.
Yeah. And I agree,
Going
Ray.
in the chat. I know you're behind. So
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I was just saying. I think we all that's the sense we've gotten to hanging out with June in the past. Like he's just a sweetheart, really nice guy.
Real nice guy.
Let's see, they need to be comparable. Martel. I hope so. I hope Mattel. I just don't. I hope it's not a matter of hubris that
Watch
they don't
it.
think
It's
that they.
8 inches now.
Who knows? I just don't have the highest of hopes. I'm curious because I know what I was gonna get from Todd. And like I wouldn't want to go less because I would still buy a lot of McFarlane figures because they have DC. That was I just don't know. I just don't know.
that would
I'm
be the
I'm
truth.
so nervous, Brick. I'm so nervous.
When
They're gonna
they-
stink.
when they announced they were going to do it, that was my thing. Is like it feels like a no brainer to go like, okay,
Yeah.
We know folks want to see Marvel characters and DC characters on their shelves together in scale, like finally, right? It was always
Right.
awkward to have the McFarlane Giants, and there was some weird stuff from in the past too. But if they could do that with comparable movement, like you don't have to surpass. I don't want this, but if they were to give us the same swivel waist or sometimes women with no waist, like even if they were to do that, but they were real comparable on same scale, I think that would just feel like a win for a lot of people. Cause I think you're getting people who are going to buy figures just cause like, oh man, I would love to have Superman in scale with, you know, Captain America.
Yeah.
And just like, okay, let's go. And they have a similar aesthetic.
Dude, you go from, think about the Target aisle, right? Like you have on the one side, there's the Motu stuff, and all of a sudden you turn, and now instead of it being G.I. Joe's, you have the mirror image of the Legends. It makes so much sense.
Yep.
It makes so much sense.
But
we have to see. I'm holding my breath. DC, so Batman, Robin, Joker, Flash. Yeah, it's a good wave if that's what they go with.
And they were across the board too. Sorry, different time periods. If I remember looking at that list, they weren't like those characters from the same sort of time period
era
versions. Yeah.
Oh.
It's interesting. It was an interesting mix. I didn't personally understand it, but
interesting.
Let's see what happens.
No,
if you like that either now,
I'm willing to I want to see it. I want to see what they do. Like on paper, if you said that it's just these 4 characters and they're from different timelines, okay.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I remember scratching my head and going like, "Huh, that's an interesting."
I was like, "Flash, you fucked it up again."
Well, it's gonna be interesting. And now here's Machu saying that with a source. So maybe source told him that Children's Line will come out first, so that's interesting.
That's what I heard too, and I don't know how I feel about it, but whatever. Let the kids.
And here's Gaijin, same deal. Focus on.
I think that's okay if they want to come out with Children's Line. It doesn't take away from the collector side. The two different teams that would work on it. So
and it kind of has to happen. My understanding, right, is that McFarlane gets to do adult collector DC figures for a while now. So
I think
my
they get
understanding
6
is that
months
they could
more than before.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever.
I know.
I'm
watching because I'm genuinely curious.
Right.
I would love to see I would love to see a great DC line and Anyway.
Let's see. Cap is saying, I heard rumors that they're going to do similar things to WWE. More basic line, less articulation accessories, collector line, more in the Ultimate Elite style. Rick Jones, Jada Space Ghost would be awesome. Yes, it was Adult Swim Toonami. Yep, Cartoon Network. Oh yeah, that's what I know, man. Let's see. Hoping for Jada. Yeah, we all love this. This is a Jada heavy spot. We love our Jada. Where somebody, Mattel or third party, would make animation accurate, highly articulated DC figures like Teen Titans 2003. JLU, Batman Beyond, etc. That'd be amazing. Yes.
I'm with you. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Kiwi Collector. I'd love a good Powerpuff run. Give me Mojo Jojo Hib, Fuzzy Lumpkins, as well as the girls fully articulated. Hell yeah.
I need to get that from Blockies than anyone else.
I was going to say, is somebody doing?
Has anyone done Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah, Blockies.
I feel like
Blockies on that.
It is Blockies.
Oh, it is Block. Okay, I knew that line came up. Someone licensed it. All right, Blockies. All right. Kind of Collected says, I think the number one line in Jada should go after is Looney Tunes. That would be hella awesome too. Bugs, Daffy, Taz. Yes.
Looney Tunes, Muppets, go for it.
Ben 10, Samurai Jack. Well, Samurai Jack, we know you got to crack open the wallet, but Mezco, that's going to be dropping soon, according to Toy Page, somewhere in the next, few weeks. Venture Brothers and Metal Apocalypse figures, would love those. Hell yeah. Rick Jones backs up Looney Tunes. Kiwi. Hope Mezco does Jack. Akuda, the Scotsman. Jordan saying, great figure ideas in the chat. Hell yeah. Spaded one. 90s Adam family cartoon. That would be cool. Gaijin saying, I don't think I went from Masterverse. The She-Ra from 2018 animated series on Netflix.
Yes, I don't want Masterverse to do.
Yeah, but I love.
You're like Boss Fight Studio.
It's funny on
Right?
Allison Toy Princess Retro Toy Princess's stream earlier. I was saying that like a lot of people don't like that one, but I will say
I
as a
love
teacher,
that.
so I teach high school for context. In the last, I'd say 6 years or so, because it's come up a bunch, because I'm a big Motu guy and I got Motu stuff in my room. I hear kids referencing that they've seen and enjoyed that DreamWorks She-Ra a lot, and they weren't into She-Ra, they weren't in the Masters of the Universe, but they saw the animation, they watched it, and there was a thing that appealed to them, and I think I understand why, and they loved the story. And I have heard zero of those kids in my school reference either the CGI Netflix or the Revelation stuff. Like they've seen it and they're like, oh yeah, I saw that, but not interested to click.
Interesting.
And if you look at the storytelling and the character designs and all of that stuff, there's definitely something to the overall look and art direction and the way they approach the story of that She-Ra that I think hits with younger people. And that's the tricky part we're in, where we've got the old, usually guys wanting to see their things done their way.
Right.
And then I get it for a lot of, especially a company like Mattel or whatever, they've got bigger ambitions and bigger sales in mind, and they're thinking about what's new and where they can sell this thing in the future. So anyway, the dream, that's for Gaijin and anybody else. That She-Ra was dope. I loved
it. That story was great. I think I agree with you. I think the creative team was allowed to do something that, if they did, Masters of the Universe, they wouldn't have been allowed to operate this way. It feels like they had a consistent idea, or they had the go ahead to be like, all right, 5 seasons, go.
Yep.
What can you do? And then they went with it, and they didn't do these year-long pauses between, and it shows.
Yeah.
Get posed. For the record, I am right there with you. As much as my whole collection is Marvel, like that is the largest property I have back here, and I love my Marvel and I love Legends. But yeah, like if push came to shove, I'm a DC guy. If I had to choose battle lines, but I don't, because I just love it all. But like it's very frustrating. That's why it's been tough. Where my heart is with DC, and that's why I buy these McFarlane figures, and I have the Batman Returns one. I've never opened it because I'm like, oh, this looks amazing. I'm so happy I have this, and then I go to, what should I open? I don't want to open. I don't want to play with you, Todd.
Yeah.
All right, so there's 2 points I will say.
There's some great stuff out there.
No, I know.
Occasionally,
Todd
then,
is also, the DC multiverse. They are also an example. They're at the end, the end, whatever version that they get to hold on to, we don't know yet. But they, the end of what they're doing right now is coming. And I feel like, just like we said with Super 7, they're starting to cook and put out some really awesome things. It's just at the end, which is unfortunate. So respect to all the people that have collected this line, and they can play in their own little universe together.
That's true. That is true. And I just was going through tubs of boxes, and I was like, why am I hanging on to these? I'm going to keep my Green Lanterns. It was my Kilowog box. I'm like, why am I holding on to this?
I have so many Robins and Nightwings. I still love them all. It's just,
yeah, but that's the thing. Mike, the Lanterns, there's so much. They were right there. To me, I would honestly have given so much more a pass if I could have an easier time photographing them next to a Spidey. That's it. That's all I wanted.
Fair enough. You want your Batman Spidey crossover.
Yeah, it made that so difficult, and I know there's photo trickery and just whatever. I don't know. That just always annoyed me, because I could pass. I would be fine with everything else. I was buying them anyway. Just.
I think for McFarlane and that scale, it is like one of those things. It's its own. This is all your toys together. This is your pile, and they're over here. Just like how we treat Mezco. They're all kind of you shoot your Mezco with other Mezcos. I do. That is very accurate. That is very accurate. I did used to mix and match a little bit more, but now Mezco, if soft goods need soft goods, they look in the photo. They're together for the soft goods. Yeah, makes sense. Kind of look at this. I wish Mattel would take a page out of Spiro and give us the Ab Crunch Plus ball joint. I know that's yes. I mean, there's so many at this point. That's what's going to be insulting, because there are so many good action figures out there.
across so many lines that are having what is now not just like us or like me and Chewy, but like universally, this is what people are looking for. So if they really come out of the great gate with a waist swivel, they just
That's
don't care
true.
about us at all.
I mean, yeah, there's no shame.
Like, honestly, Kyle!
People
Why give us a
this
waist
homework.
swivel?
Actually, any company, SH Figure Arts, Mafex, McFarlane, homework's been done. It's okay
Yeah.
to copy.
Right.
To be like, these are the 7 pieces like of articulation that people love. Go. Take these 6 figures and make it into one Batman.
Brick, I straight up. Do you have the Blanca Jada Toys? Or did you do the...
Not Blanca. I have,
Okay.
the only one I got from that was, well, there were only 2. Sagat. I love
Okay.
Sagat. I love that figure.
That's amazing. So
But I
Blanca...
will say, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, I just was going to tell you, like, something I literally put out in a reel. I was like, please, someone, I'm sorry, June. Like, someone needs to steal how he did the hair, because it was carved out and in 2 parts. And Marvel Legend females could have hair that I can move their heads.
Yep.
My God, but I want everybody to take it. Please,
Yeah.
we want to buy the things.
Yeah. 100%. As far as like this ab crunch that they're referencing,
Oh, yeah.
I will say I'm generally not the biggest fan of it, but when it's done like this, where the movement I love, like it bends over ridiculously well, but it's the sculpting too, the way it's disguised. They're like, at first you're just like, oh yeah, that's the abs, and it kind of like works. Same with the armor, but then sometimes you'll see like a weird cut in some things, where I'm just like, that didn't quite work. So.
I thought Spiro pulled that off beautifully, and again, that's why they're within my eyes one of those top tier articulation figures. Like when I want to have a nice posing evening.
Yeah.
Jamie Lynn says, "How would you guys feel if Mattel's collector line was more in scale with McFarlane and Masterverse?" That's the other thing. It might be Jamie Lynn, and if it does, then at least it goes with the Todd stuff. Then you have that mixing and matching. But it hurts. So did you feel the soul leave my body, Jamie Lynn, when you?
I would also hate for years of comparison. Like you'll take a same scale Todd McFarlane figure that is like 7 years old, and then you have like a modern Mattel version that same scale, and say, for instance, it's better. You get that comparison, then you have this conversation over and over again, even though one's not competing anymore.
All right.
I would hate that. So yeah, switch the scale, please.
Yeah.
I think it would be such a. Sorry, I was just going to say. I think it would be a huge mistake to do that, because I can't imagine like who they think they are reaching out to by being like, it's compatible with Masterverse. Like, as much as I'm into that, that's not really a thing. I know Mattel did it, but no, like people want their superheroes to hang out with their other superheroes, right? So
what, you don't want Batman to get stone cold stuns?
I mean, no. And I think
that sounds awesome now.
You can do that right now.
It's just, man, I think it would be a really bad move, and I think given the landscape of what is the big action figure line that people are really into, I think Marvel Legends. And then I'm looking at stuff like, what Loose Collector's doing with the occasional, like the Grendel and the Image comic stuff, the Liefeld stuff. I think there's something nice to be able to see all that stuff, because I was a comic fan, and like I'd go to the shop and be like, okay, cool, let me get this, and they all kind of work together in my brain.
Right.
Why would you want it to be so big? And I never understood why McFarlane did it, other than I know McFarlane did it because they're McFarlane Toys, and all their figures have been big ever since they started. So I get it; they're matching to kind of their deal, but it would be a huge mistake.
Do they make that change, go back to when they had it last, or do they maintain what they've done? A lot of the molds that they have are in that bigger scale. And are they opposed to using a mold from a different brand?
I would assume, like, we've heard different things, and I don't know the ins and outs of action figures in particular, but I have worked with different people who work with licensed product, and I do know that even if you make like a widget, whatever it is, that oftentimes an IP holder will not necessarily be like, oh, we'll allow you to use a product, some part of a product that you've developed for a competitor's IP or some other IP. The idea is like, you're licensing from us to work with our stuff. you're working on something unique with our stuff. And because then you're like kind of leveraging, like your, it's not like you're profiting off of somebody else's work, if this makes sense. Like you invested the tooling and everything for Masters of the Universe, and that was on Mattel and whatever that person's dime. And you're going to reuse that thing for my product? No, like you're going to invest in doing a new line with new tooling for me, Disney or whoever. I just think that would be weird. And I understand that. It's why we don't have Jurassic Park parts that, in Motu. Like,
Right.
So that's in-house. That's all Mattel, right? Just because they have Masterverse doesn't necessarily mean everything has to be scaled that way. And I can't imagine that Mattel would even begin to think that way. Again, if they're in the business of making money and wanting to capture collector dollars of people who have already spent a crap ton and continue to spend a crap ton on superhero figures for Hasbro,
yes,
I think that's the way to go, especially if you're coming out of this era where McFarlane had the license forever and there was a lot of dissatisfaction. So, like, why would you do that again?
Yeah.
Right? Anyways.
No, I'm
keep
with
hope
you.
alive.
I
Keep hope
agree.
alive.
I am cautiously optimistic.
And Superman needs to be able to do this. So
Yes.
Yeah. And Jesse's right. Gong Studios in art, cranking out good DC. I mean, like, we have a lot of good options. We just have to wait a little bit longer. That's the nice thing about what Todd's been doing is there's always options dropping. There's always stuff on pegs. Mattel could at least have that similar potential. Yeah, that was... And it's true. We just want to all play together. Guy Jen, I forgot to put Mafex on the list, but their animated DC figures are more spread out than the regular. I know. Mezco has the 5 POA Power Puffs. Oh, okay. Jamelin's saying, I prefer 6 inch as well, but it's a possibility I am prepared for.
Oh, yeah. Full transparency. I want 6 inch.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there. I'm just...
Thanos Copter said he'll buy a full Deathlock stage band and instrument set. I would love to see Jada tackle Arcane from Macho.
I need someone to tackle Arcane.
yeah,
Step up to the plate, people.
those would
Come
be
on.
great looking figures if they're on model, right? Like it's got its own unique look. That and Blue Eyed Samurai, please make it happen.
Yeah. Retro Toy Princess, I need all versions of She-Ra and all toy lines. That's fair enough. I didn't really like the art style of the new She-Ra, but enjoyed the show a lot. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down. Let's see. DC over Marvel. You have 5 movie Deadpools. And I'm just saying, my whole life, it's so close, but I am skewed DC. I've always liked the gods and myths and monsters, like, of it. But now I also really love the street level heroes of Marvel, so.
Random aside, sorry, I know you're going, but have you read Absolute stuff?
I'm like 3 pages into Absolute Batman, so I need to admittedly read Absolute Batman.
Oh, dude,
I saw how large Bruce was in the gym. I went, oh my god, all right. Saddest part about time for me is that we're never going to get a licensed Mexico style Spawn. Oh, with proper soft goods and wire chains and cape. Yeah, that's true. Not while he's
honest.
cranking him out.
Life is long. We never know. there could become a day when like Todd's like 90. He's like, okay, now's the time.
Ray, I agree about the pins at this stage. I think he's the last one with
if you're starting over and you're doing it today, yeah, no more pins. You can start fresh.
And that is true, Jamie Lynn, for sure. Marvel Selects, yep, they always went very well together. I'm going to scroll down. I'm seeing everything, guys. I appreciate it. Brick shilling again.
100%.
Yeah. Well, this is small. We gotta tell people we don't have
Look at this new
advertising.
toy line I discovered.
Yeah, we don't have the Mattel advertising budget that.
No, that's it. That's it right there. Like we're just operating at a completely different scale, and if it's like,
so you gotta get the word out wherever you can.
Yeah, that being said,
it's guerrilla. It's
people
guerrilla, yo. DIY till I DIE. Yeah.
legit, there's a gorilla.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, I didn't even intend that as a pun, but you're right.
Buy a
Guerrilla.
t-shirt. Go support. I love my AWOC tee.
Ray saying, I'm gonna scale that size and keep plugging away with Mafex Mezco or now LPZZ or InArt. Let's see. Mattel's line is 7-inch and Hasbro announces and moved to 7-inch too. They would. It had that.
Oh my
would never
god,
have
that'd be devastating to what their operation is if they were like 7-inch now.
That would be so dumb for Hasbro to ever do, man.
Yeah, and Brick, to your point, you had mentioned that before, but it's so true. You're right. Like, we've just invested collectively thousands, of dollars. We did. Like, as adult collectors, we have bought thousands of dollars of Todd's action figures. They're not just meant to now be strewn away. So, you're right. You need to give some people something different and something that will... like, why do I need another Batman? Gong is doing that. InArt is doing that. LPZZ is doing that. They're giving me a reason to grab another Batman. So Mattel has to do the same, for sure.
For sure.
An absolute Wonder Woman figure would be so dope. Maybe the UP figure. Shut up! I can't even.
How would you pronounce
Fingers.
that? How do you pronounce it?
UP fingers.
I know. LPZZ. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. I'd actually love it if after the DC stuff, Todd starts doing amazingly good Image Spawn figures. That'd be cool. And did someone say Gorilla Grodd? Whew. Chat is caught up. Oop, no, hold on. Kiwi. If these companies keep releasing dope Batman, I know. I'm going to keep buying them. There are certain characters. Brick, who's a character for you that you don't mind? You'll take 50 versions of them.
Oh, geez. In 20... You know what? I'm not the person to ask because I actually made a concerted... Again, I like Masterverse stuff, but I'm really kind of done with buying Skeletor figures. Even though I love Skeletor and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And that was probably one of the first toys that I got. That was like, I got a Skeletor figure that was sort of separate from my brother or whatever. It's like, I got a Skeletor figure. But that's one that I have, and I'm like kind of done with it. Conceptually, I'm sort of done with it. And they're like, for example, again, shill, but there are going to be multiple variants of Pale, and I think that's cool. And you should go buy them. But I don't know. I want to see the breadth of the line. I don't know. I want to see all that kind of stuff.
Fair.
So I don't know.
All right, so Skeletor's one, so it's gonna really wow you.
I will say
2026 Skeletor better be really showing some skin.
Well, the Mondo one for the what is it? The 2000X line looked amazing. Yeah, I was like, no, I got too many. I'm done. Same with He-Man. It's like I've got them. I will say though, if I were a Marvel collector, it would be Wolverine, and it would be because that dude has. I need every version of it. So
every version,
and you can put them throughout history too, because it actually works.
No, I agree with you about Wolverine, one of my favorite characters and favorite things to pick up. But I will say, at one point, around Deadpool Wolverine, I made some silly remark like, "How many Hugh Jackmans can they make? I'm just gonna buy all of them."
He did, and we were holding him to it.
Moffat's just chill out, man. God, like, what was all this? Like, it's been like 3 years. Stop putting out like 3 more Wolverines.
I had to have a serious intervention question with Chewie the other day. I was like, all right, so like for real though, what are you doing with these Hugh Jackman?
It's a personal decision or whatever. Why do my time?
Hey, you could have them. I was just
judged.
There's no judgment. I felt like someone needed to say, so do you need all of the Medicom Mofex Hugh Jackman
figures? Really real about it is that
actually
I probably won't pick up any of the Mofex ones now because I think I hit my level of saturation. My Mezco Hugh Jackman shipped, and I should get that at some point. I think that'll be it for the next time he appears, until the next time he appears in a movie. Yeah, which is probably later this year.
Right.
They're saying that he's going to continue to potentially play the old version of
different
Logan
costume
with a
different. They're going to get you again, but you're going to get all of us again. But
I was just thinking that if there was a person who could do it, if there was a third party or just some indie who was like, I want to create a line. And it's all Hugh Jackman across all his roles.
Oh,
you could actually do that. Like that would be a long running line. It's ridiculous.
First wave, Logan from Logan, but then Greatest Showman. Just give me 2 at a time.
I've been hearing that song in my head since we've been talking about.
And then you get Les Mis, where he's John Valjean leaving the jail with the big beards, stealing a bag of silver.
There's a couple of Jean Valjean's, but yeah.
No, I love
Thanos,
Hugh Jackman.
Thanos, don't worry. I didn't get the Skeletor, but I have that He-Man coming because same scale.
You bought the He-Man? Wow.
Yeah,
They're
that
amazing.
was-
They're incredible. That thing is
Yeah.
going to be.
That's my first
badass
Mondo.
toy.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like it looks really
I-
great. I got the deluxe. I'm so
I am
excited.
serious though. Like I've been tapped on real Ghostbusters for over like what's it been like 2 years of slow reveals. But Louis Tully as a Ghostbuster, damn, that might be my first Mondo.
Hey, it will work. It will work with your HasLab Ecto. You know.
Yeah, and I don't have many Louis Tullys.
Yeah.
I got one.
Aside from articulation quality, I want Mattel to expand to B-list or C-list like Vixen, Black Lightning, Zatanna early on. I agree with you. That'd be awesome. Brown suit. Yeah, except that goofy face. Get
good.
Post says, I own every Lightning Series Power Ranger figure. They keep making Power Rangers. I will keep buying. I know. I can't either. That's the thing. Oh, is it a small improvement? I want the best one now. I get it.
But even with Lightning collections, because they went dry and they went like they let the license like kind of move on to Playmates. I realized how starved I am for Power Ranger toys.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. SHF
Not
will
recently,
put out
yeah.
like 1 or 2 Super Sentai figures, but they're not Power Rangers, and even then I'm still tempted.
I love you, Chewy, but you just broke my heart. But yes,
What?
you said Super Sentai, but they're not Power Rangers. Like, oh, but I understand. But yes, I'd flip
to
it.
that, I don't have. Like, how would I even catch up on Super Sentai? I had
No,
a conversation
yeah,
with a buddy. I'm like, how do I even watch this? Like, where is this?
By the way, Macha says I feel like I'm the one on the solo who makes logical buying choices. Gaijin, Oklahoma, Hugh Jackman, Les
Yes,
Mis,
Les
Hugh
Mis,
Jackman,
come on.
Chappie.
Oh, a
pre-
real steel, and he comes with the shadow boxing robot.
Third party line, and in the line is called Huge Act Man. That's what it's got to be.
Wait, was Chappie?
Brick, we could kickstart this right now.
Rick
Okay.
Jones. Chappie is a great movie, but are we mixing it up with Max Steel? Chappie
You
is a
mean
whole
real
nother.
steel.
Yeah,
Real
isn't
Steel.
Chappie?
Chappie's another amazing.
Neil Blomkamp, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Maybe just-
Chappie's that movie is so freaking good. Chappie the movie,
Oh yeah, this isn't Hugh Jackman.
but Real Steel.
No, he's in it. He's actually in it. He's in
Is he?
Chappie. Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yep.
Is he a? Oh my goodness! All right, well, Rick Jones in my face. I
Plays
apologize.
a character called
Oh
Vincent
my
Moore.
god! I just elevated.
Oh,
Chappie
son of a
with
gun!
Neil Blomkamp.
All right, Rick Jones. I am.
Wow. You
All
saw
the
Rick
apologies,
Jones?
friend. I am so sorry. I did not. I thought my brain went to Real Steel. Oh my goodness. All right. Egg on my face. I apologize. Gaijin flushed away Hugh Jackman. He voices the main rat character. There we go.
Still, I buy it.
Get Pose gave you a preach, Chewy, when you were going on about the Rangers. Things are so bad. They both went into hiatus.
They did.
District 9 was that? That's
there was
another
that, and
freaking
yeah.
great. And then he has short hair. Thank you, Rick. Couldn't
robot.
stand Chappie's parents. Oh, well, I know. What are you talking about? Like when he's that's such a good movie. I liked it. But they were annoying. Yes. Well, Brick. Since I'm the one, I mean, we could have kept going. At least we can get to 10. I wasn't sure if I was going to push, we were going to get there. If my steam was going to be running out. But this has been a blast, man. Have you been having Chewy? Have you been having fun this
I'm
evening?
having a good time.
I know. We got to do more of this,
is why
Brick.
I believe we could do a marathon stream to raise some money.
Oh,
Yes.
Because
you
it's
guys
only been like what,
definitely
like
could.
4 hours for you guys? You guys could go for another 12.
Yeah, man, I had a blast. I love hanging out with you two and Chris and he has to work. Wait, as an admin, and
No, he's going to be off tomorrow, too. He's what is he loving life? He's just
Dude,
on
what's
vacation.
up, man?
He's
Just
long,
enjoying
he's
it.
long
Union,
weekending
Yimbo.
it.
Yeah.
He's
Talk to
long
your
weekending.
union.
Just me. I know.
What about Lagos? Lagos still here? Do you have to work tomorrow? Because I got issues. I got issues with Jersey and MLK.
Well, Ray Pat said, "Why does Brick look like he do another 4 hours?" Listen, I'm not gonna go to
I'm
sleep
tired.
immediately. So if I see a notification pop up, I will watch before I go to bed. Brick, if you hop back on live.
No.
Hey, Robert.
Toyatic, what's up, Robert? How you doing, man?
Robert and I are going to do a collab together with Mety Toys Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And Cap, I appreciate that, and I agree. Yes, the toy uncle, yeah, the whole
Toy
collaboration.
uncle.
We're all toy uncles, all toy parents. It's
Yes.
again, that's all we're looking out for each other
That's
and our
right.
plastic. That's what we do.
Further notice, it will be
Hell
called
yes.
the TUC Fingers collaboration.
There we go. All right, so real quick, next Sunday, I don't know, I don't have a set time yet, but next Sunday, Chubsy Wubsy, Brick, I wish you were able to go, man. We are having, Chubsy's having an action figure appreciation day. He's trying to do this as like a monthly, bi-monthly type of thing, or every other month. Yeah, that's bi-monthly. Anywho,
Uncles.
this Sunday, the 25th, so it is being kind of quote-unquote hosted by me, by Lone Wolf, by
right.
Blockies. It's going to be so cool. So they're open 12 to 6. There's a sale that's going to be going on. Giving away a Lone Wolf Labs diorama in store. I'll be giving away a Blockies Soundwave.
Action Edition
Through-
Soundwave.
Yeah, massive. Like, Brick.
I was looking at this one. Yeah. How
Hold
does
on,
that?
let
Do
me
you
get
happen
my
to have any
headphones
Yellow
back on.
Park? He probably can't hear me.
It's a big boy, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Yimbo, you got
How
a
does
Yellow
it scale
Park
with
nearby?
a Yellow Park, like Megatron?
I can
those
grab
guys?
mine. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Unless Yimbo, you got it.
It's not.
No,
It's not. Mine
Give
is
me a
not.
second. I'll grab it.
Okay.
It's in a detail.
yeah, but he looks rad.
Well, here, look. It's.
Okay, yeah, he's a big gun.
Yeah. It's. I would say pretty close. I might give the nod to the Yellow Park, like the Pro Series ones, like maybe a little bit taller. Maybe this guy's 8.5 inches, but very impressive. So it's going to be that size, but for Soundwave. And I think, and then tomorrow night we got our top 10. Chris is back. We have anything else going on, Chewy, this week? Oh yeah, there it is. There's the compare. Oh, it is right there. So he is like,
Because that one's real appealing. There's a Tarn by Yellow Park that I'm really looking at.
So Megatron probably stands maybe a centimeter taller.
As he should. Tarn
Right.
Want to be. But yeah.
I had to. I was.
I do know
inter-
Javelin.
I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by Tarn.
Yeah, me too. I'm well
another
aware.
scale.
I am. I was. Adam had me thinking about the non-metal sort of plastic one without the little guy, and I don't know. I was trying to be good. I've been pretty
And then
good. these
Nichols.
last 2
Nichols
weeks.
is so good. Well, the
I've
Tarn.
been pretty good this last.
I think they're $40.
Well, this is the Blockies Megatron
Oh,
Action Edition. So Tarn is taller.
they both look really good though. Blockies is doing some cool stuff. Like their range of what they're doing is pretty damn impressive.
And this one comes with the throne,
Oh, there
and
you
the
go.
throne is storage. Like you could put the piece clips on the back. Mm-hmm. But how do I even do this? I don't know how. I'm not gonna be able to do it live. Oh, I got it. The seat opens up and you store
Oh,
all the
For
accessories.
storage,
Yeah.
especially since Blockies, do they all kind of come apart, or once you build it, that's it?
These
It's only if
ones,
you
they
push the
kind of big.
articulation, like
okay.
might pop. Oh, gotta pop the arm back on.
The
If you push
smaller
it a little
ones.
too much, yeah.
Actually,
Very
I
cool.
just opened and put together the Yellow Park Soundwave AMK, not the diecast one, but the more cartoony one.
Yep. Yeah.
And that one kind of falls apart. Like the legs pop off.
I've got some Yellow Park Transformers ones I still need to fully open over here.
This one though,
I thought I'd get to it, but I didn't get to open her yet. Star Queen,
Oh, nice.
because that's my kind of awesome, fun weirdness.
Is that like a glorified Build-A-Figure, or is that a real model kit?
Oh, it's a figure.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's a figure. It's not.
Oh,
this
this
one.
is a-
This
this
is
is a
not. This
figure.
is
Oh,
some
okay.
company called Collection Space that I know nothing about. But I was like, dope. Gender swap. Starscream. Give me.
This is Brick's type of waifu.
Yeah, totally. I can get away
This,
with
this one
displaying this in
transforms
the
into
classroom.
a jet.
yeah.
We're not judging tonight.
By the way, I love it. This is Yimbo's a disembodied voice convincing me to get into Blockies. I have very weak wilts. Jordan loved Tunkles. We got Ender Shadow. What's going on, man? And then Guy Jen also said, "Are Brick and Yimbo just the same person from different coasts?" Yeah,
I wish I could get that beard. I know I made a comment earlier about your beard, but man, I've tried. It's cool. I was looking at some pandemic pictures when I let it grow. It was pathetic.
I had the long hair. Pandemics. I went long hair for the first. I had front hair down to here.
You were just hair.
That's the
Just
only
hair.
time I had like
Yeah.
a man bun kind of under the hat. Was during pandemic, and I couldn't get to a
Man.
barber.
Our variants are dope. I'm sure
Yeah.
they'd make for great action figures.
Guy did also said, I wish a third party could make a screen accurate TFP knockout and breakdown. I think that APC Gear Factory did a few years ago, but I think they stopped. And yes, that's what we all do.
Well,
I was
That's
gonna
the
say,
whole
I feel like
thing.
Nacho's gotten a bad
thing.
rap. There's
That's
some
thing.
Wait, hold on.
some
Hold on.
enabled power happening over here too.
Let's take a pause here.
Oh wait, sorry. You.
Maju, you are on a show
Yeah,
meets up once a month called The Enablers.
I have his
So
T-shirt.
it's not we. It's kind of like you also call yourself an enabler.
I have a shirt with a drawing of Machu
Yeah.
on it.
There are
Enablers
in fact
right
hats
underneath.
that say enabler.
Yeah, your
On the
enabler has
show
a
you're
little
on.
trademark sign at the end of it, Machu.
Oh, God, I used to have long hair. Look like Pocahontas. I was a majestic AF. I would love to see it. And Cat, okay, we already know the luscious locks, man. Yeah.
Could you imagine? He's like, but no.
He's like, no, for
During-
real. It's to my
during
kneecaps.
Pandemic,
Yeah.
it was way longer.
That
He
cousin
just
Nick-
messed around with it. It's just like Technicolors.
Tacos came out with receipts.
Tacos
my
with a K.
goodness.
Oh crap, like uncle. That's cool.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I like that.
But yeah, man, Brick, this has been such a blast. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
Yours, thanks for putting the whole commercial break, the whole
Oh, for
thing,
sure,
man. Like, seriously, this has been amazing. And I would keep going. Pickle D, thanks. Oop. Thank you for
Hey,
being
what's up,
here.
Pickle D?
I'm sorry to start winding it down. I am the sucker that has work tomorrow. Do you guys want to keep going? I could just leave.
Was it
You
for
guys,
like-
I could just. You guys could. We could end the show. You know, turn the lights off, lock the doors on the way out.
I am about to do some major Hollow Knight progress with my son. If you don't know the game, go check it out. There's a potential action figure coming out of it, but Hollow Knight's dope. You guys familiar?
No.
Oh, the most punishing platformer, Metroidvania. I guess it's more like a Metroidvania game. Anyway,
Oh, he's interesting. My son would love the look of, because like one of his favorite characters is Coco
Yep.
from Animal Crossing. Like he loves.
Yep.
I feel like he would gravitate towards this look.
it's a trip because it's deceptive. It feels like some Japanese thing where it's like cute and like appealing, but the story's real dark and heavy. Not in like a grim dark way, but in a serious way. But Hollow Knight is dope. But
Yeah,
that's
just
more
so
my
people
speed.
know. Here we go. Boom.
Oh,
There
that's...
you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's a Hornet. One of the characters named Hornet has a figure that's up on pre-order right now.
Do you
But
play this on the Switch?
It is on the Switch. It's the only system I have because I'm a fake gamer these days. But
No,
But
I'm
yeah.
I'm with you. I have a Switch. Well, no, I did get a PlayStation 5, but I've only ever played Rivals on it. And then I have a Switch that is now my son's Switch, and then I bought them a Next Playground. So nothing says fake gamer like the Next Playground.
what is that like one of these things with a bunch of old games in it? What's next?
No,
Playground?
it's like a dedicated. You remember the Kinect by Xbox?
Oh yeah.
Where it was a camera and it tracked your body movement. And it was great about that. This is a device that's solely that. So for like $200, you
okay.
get this block. It has a really good camera in it, and you pay a subscription, a monthly one. So if you pay for the year, I paid like $85, and you have like 40 games in there. It skews younger, entirely skews like 12 and under, and then each month they add new stuff, new games and whatever.
I know you're winding down, Yimbo, but let me.
No,
I
but
want to pull this up just because I think.
Oh no,
we'll
Rick,
end with
because
one
we can't
random
go
piece
any.
of-
Don't worry, you pull that up because we can't go anywhere. Because thank you to Detour, our boy Steph. Love you,
Steph.
man. So we're not going anywhere. We let these super chats ride out. So, well, Brick, what are you queuing up for us?
Also, thank you.
So I wanted to share one last bit of random toy ephemera of like one of these companies and toys that are like, what is that? Like, but we were talking Hollow Knight. And so
Yes.
in Hollow Knight, there's a character named Hornet. and she's the central character of the second game I'm sharing on the screen.
All right, ready to pop? Bring it out.
But this came up. Yeah, this came up in 5K. Bombasby had it. There was some weird chatter about maybe like, was it a custom? Is it actually going to be a figure? But they are making it apparently, or they're announcing it. That's the character on the left, and I guess this is a variant that isn't exactly in the game. It looks very much Sexy Ice 2019, or maybe she's in the game. I just haven't hit this character yet.
Special
level. The game is great. It's totally hit. I love that my kids are playing it because it reminds me of playing Metroid or Castlevania back in the day, or even Mega Man. And it's super challenging. Actually, it's like this is not your NES platformer. But she's cool looking. I just love the contrast of the really thin body and the gigantic, oversized, weird bug heads. Very, Japanese tokusatsu kind of vibe. But I just wanted to leave on this nerdy, weird
awesome.
thing.
So this is the villain, or is this the
she was an ambiguous character. You didn't know if she was a villain or what was up in the first game. But spoiler alert, she's the lead protagonist of the second game, so I don't think she's bad. And this is apparently a variant of it. But I also share that all because these things happen in the zeitgeist, right? We were all up in the anthropomorphic animals for a long time, and we've switched over to bugs right now. It seems like so anyway, that's all. And
that's really neat, man.
And the price is wild too. So I don't know what the deal is, because I don't know if you saw that, but this price they're saying it's gonna be $34. Like,
I mean, that's awesome.
That's like 3 of those is one Mety Toys Ninja Turtles. So there you go. Anyway,
well, Gaijin with it with the and we got Red Exo Mac. Well, still on. Got to watch replay. Enjoy your evening, gentlemen. Enjoy yours as well. And thank you so much for thinking of catching either of these replays from this evening. I suggest, it's a 2-parter. So we'll get you through most of your, if you're not working tomorrow, your work day Tuesday. Twofer. Yeah. And Justin, Hollow Knight was so brutal. Couldn't get anywhere in it. And Ray Paz is also enjoying that. So there you go.
That's
so 5K, right, Brick?
5K. Bombasby has it, but that's why I play with my kid. My kid is coaching me. And, the parents in the house, the daddies in the house. Anytime you can get your kid to be like, hey, I really like this game. And I'm like, hey, I want to play it with you. It's a good time.
Hell yeah.
That's
absolutely.
Cool. So.
Well,
let's get out of here, guys.
Thank you, Thanos. Thank you, Thanos. Only matter of time we get into anthropomorphic flora like the mushroom warrior. You know it.
Get the mushrooms, yeah.
And Ray, thank you so much. And this is that little time of the evening where we get to thank you very much for listening to any of our Toy Talk. We greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to say this from all 3 of us because that's why I love you guys. We hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We hope you have an awesome start to your week. This has been a true joy. And again, I look forward to these evenings and doing this just for all of us. I need it too. And guys, this has been great. You set me up wonderfully for the week, so I appreciate it.
100% co-sign.
Come back tomorrow night for more.
Yeah. More of Chewy and Yimbo and Toy Father. But yeah, hit that like button, everybody. Jamelin, love you, buddy. Allison, thank you again. Citizen of the month of Yimbonia. All right, we'll go to where's a little. You ever hear? Oh, Brick, you get to see the lullaby.
Oh,
all right, don't go anywhere, folks. Love you. Have a good one. See ya.
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread, because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.